I mean, you subscribe to OnlyFans, so I don't know what.
Yeah, because Rachel has a fat ass. Continue.
That's getting clipped.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that. You have 12 black people in Latvia. If you're an orphan, you're starving. If stuff was done to you, but any for all, everybody out there. I don't approve of Abdullahi said that people should be hanged. I think that's a bit too far. But Obama black that killing on Papa.
Drop another thing. That's the break. That's the break.
One second.
So it's again, the actual draw happened, and so it's actually United versus Coventry. It's Chelsea versus Man City.
Why do you do that to Mardias?
Money Mace, you know you have to win it. Money Mace. Money Mace, you know you have to win it. Money Mace.
I am aware that you have to give a God of Honor next week. Yes, I am.
No. Money Miss, you do realize that the only reason why we're not about to cook you is because there's a chance that you could win that Champions League. But you do realize that if you don't win it, you're going to get cooked.
Who said we're not cooking them today?
No. KJ, we can't officially. We can't. No, because KJ, it doesn't matter if they win the Champions League, it's different. But if they don't, oh my God, that is why I'm angry. I'm really angry that Mbappe wasn't helped in that game against Arsenal. I'm really pissed off.
He didn't help himself.
Okay, shut up. If Mbappe actually received the help that he deserved, I would cook Arsenal. But I'm sorry, we can't cook him. But guys, this is going to be an unsought apology. KJ, I wanted an unsought apology from you. AK, I wanted an unsought apology from you. Monimis, I wanted an unsought apology from you. Samasi, I need a triple space. Because
wait, why do you apologize to me?
You sent me a DM that says send that ball back to Amsterdam.
No, I didn't.
AK, do you want me to pull up the receipts? I will pull up the DM.
I haven't sent
AK, shush, AK. You said send that loser back to the red light district. That's what you said. That's what you said, AK. So, AK, you're going to have to apologize because, guys, many people, not me.
Man United second.
Many people said that this guy's a bomb.
You said that.
He's a red light district merchant, and there's no way that this guy can waltz in and do what Klopp did. So, guys, we're going to have a real discussion about what Liverpool did this season. We're going to have to talk about the Premier League. Guys, do you know that this is week 34, and all three teams have been relegated, and we know the champion? This might be the earliest that has ever happened. This might be the earliest that's ever happened. The fact that we already know, with 4 games to go, all 3 relegated teams and the champion. So we're going to cook Churchill.
We won the league. We won the league with 7 games.
Elijah, we're cooking Churchill. We're going to cook Churchill, whether we like it or not. Churchill's getting cooked. So we're going to cook Churchill. We're going to talk about
the wait for top 5 is still on though.
AK, shut up. We're gonna touch upon Arsenal because the Arsenal thing is a bit tricky because they could scam their way to a UCL, which would be messed up. But we're going to still have to talk about the fact of you failed to win this league. We're still going to talk about that. And guys, we have to talk about, is it 16th or 17th? Where are they?
United, 17th. Wait, no, Spurs might be lower. Wait, hold on. Spurs might be lower. Let me double check.
It's I had United.
Sebastian, don't say nothing.
I used to pray for times like this.
So on that.
They're 14th. They're 14th. Spurs are 16th.
All right. Actually, let's drop a brick for both. Guys, that's what. So remember, guys, like the video, subscribe if you're new, man. And if there's anything you wish to add to the show, please say what you need to. And please feel free to send in a dub. Remember, your dubs and your super chats helps keep the channel alive, awake. And because Smash is here, I no longer go to OnlyFans because OnlyFans objectifies women. I'll be there in a few months. So let's now.
Still disgusting. I said still disgusting.
Sebastian, I'm sorry, man. All right, so let's get to the reaction. So here's what it is. See, it is what it is, man. What's it called? BBL lives. As long as it's done well. BBL lives as long as it's done well. Samasi, a great BBL goes a long way. It is what it is. Sue me. All right, okay, let's go.
Pushing 50, by the way.
Shout out to BBL. Hey, look, man, my girl in my local thing, her BBL is great. So it is what it is. So now,
girl in quotation marks.
Okay, wise kid. We're not such like that. So here's the thing. Before I go to because I want to go to obviously Mike, Elijah, and Undisputed.
The champions. You have to go to the no. Address this right.
No. Hold up. I think it's right because he didn't get to speak the last time, and I want this place to be a place open for everyone. And before he speaks, YSK, you say one word, I'll throw you out.
Thank you.
YSK, this is your last warning. YSK, if you say one word, hold up, YSK, if you say one word, I'll throw you out. Patrick, thoughts on Liverpool becoming champions? What does this mean, and who do you think deserves the most praise for this Liverpool dub? Patrick.
Well, I think Liverpool deserve to be Premier League champions. Yes. Obviously, yes. Liverpool deserve to be Premier League champions, and obviously the one that is the one that I deserve the most is Mohamed Salah. For Liverpool, technically, he has McAllister, Gakpo, Salah. Well,
no, Patrick. Who deserves Who deserves the most praise? Who deserves the most praise? If you had to pick one person, so okay, we're sits here. We're not Jedi here. We are sits. We deal in absolutes. If you had to pick one individual, who deserves the most praise? Arne Slot, Salah, The Dijk, FSG, Cody Rhodes. Who deserves the most praise? The Birch.
I am gonna say Arne Slot. He deserves to be one of the most improved coach, and technically, Arne Slot gave Liverpool a Premier League title, and he deserves to be the Liverpool Premier League champion, and he really deserves to be one of the most improved coaches in Premier League history. So Arne Slot in his first season as a Liverpool head coach feels incredible to be a Premier League champion. And okay,
hold on. Before I go to my, let me ask this: are you shocked and surprised by how easily they won the league? Based on what we know about slots, how surprised are you by how easily they won this league, or did you rep the slots machine?
Oh yeah. I'm surprised that Liverpool came all the way to the top of the Premier League table, and how fitting is this gonna win the Premier League title against Tottenham Hotspur? But for Liverpool, what a season, man! What a season! A Premier League title is something that Liverpool fans have to give. So yeah.
Mikey, talk to me, bro. Champions, how does it feel, and who deserves most praise? Because I believe the slots machine deserves most praise. Who deserves more praise, or is this? Are you going to be a Jedi and say, "Oh, it's a team effort, everyone deserves praise" and all that stuff? Talk to me.
First off,
Mike, be shameless. Mike, be shameless.
Cheers to everybody. Cheers to everybody.
Hold on, we're not promoting drinks here, bro.
We are promoting the drinks. Get your shots.
Mike, you better call that damn check, bro.
Get everything out there, guys. Salute to everybody. We are campeón of Inglaterra. Okay. Now let's get to the shameless behavior of Michael Talks Football. I want to go to April 24th, 2024.
Oh, my God.
A certain Half Hope on Twitter or X.com or whatever you want to call it.
Mike, this is crazy. Mike, don't do this.
We are seeing the end of the Klopp era. And when it is officially over, we can then address it. If Liverpool do end up hiring Amber Rose, will we see a fall off and appreciate how Klopp overachieved with this team? Oh, there's going to be more people, but I'd rather just start on Mr. HH, who disrespected a fellow bald person. How are you going to do that, HH? How will you disrespect your own kind? And what he did, all of you, AK, YSK, everybody out there, saying, who is this guy? Oh, it's another bald Dutch guy from the Eredivisie. He's just going to be a Ten Hag 2.0. And look what happened. Yeah, pour the drinks, Elijah. We got number 20. We got number 20. Now, Arsenal. I don't give a shit, HH. They can win the Champions League all they want.
Come, Mike. It changes stuff. It's going on, Mike. It changes. Okay.
Silencio.
Don't say that.
Arsenal.
Don't say that.
3 times in a row. You finished runners-up.
The
bridesmaids.
It's a
the
trophy.
bridesmaids out there at London. You can win the Champions League all you want. If you guys win the Champions League, fair enough. It's a better season for you.
God forbid.
I'll tell you right now, though, you want that Premier League. You want it. We know you do. And it's now 3 seasons in a row. A three-peat of finishing runners-up after all the shit. I've heard COVID title from 2020. I've heard PGMOL title this season. What's going to be next? What's going to be next, guys? Oh, injuries. Arsenal, we suffered injuries. Liverpool suffered injuries last season. I didn't hear anything about Liverpool. We just said, oh, Klopp, he didn't get his farewell tour. You guys just won the Carabao Cup. That's it. And this season, Liverpool won because of this injury, that injury. Screw it. You don't want to appreciate what Liverpool have done this season. All we spent last summer was $6 million on a player who has made a grand total of 4 appearances in the Premier League this season. 4 appearances. He might not even get the winner's medal because you have to play 5 appearances. He might not even get it.
What?
So we have gone back-to-back seasons with the same team. We tweaked it a little bit. Is this the best Liverpool team out there? Of course not. This is nothing compared to the 1920, 18-19 team that we saw. But this is better than the 13-14 team because that team was just basically Suarez and Gerrard and Inshallah because our defense with Mignolet and those guys was horrible. It's just such a good feeling, HH, because you were talking so much in December and November. Michael,
Runners up.
watch your back. Watch your back. Chelsea are coming.
Oh, wait, hold on. I never said that.
And then I see the Premier League table right now, and Chelsea are 5th or 6th. Am I not mistaken, guys? 5th or 6th?
Well, wait, I don't know. This is not happening. We don't do God of War.
We don't do God of War.
I don't know what that's for. Bro, Mike, dream again. Mike, hold on, Mike. I don't think I understand, Mike. Again, congrats everything. Mike. When you have one of these, you don't do God of War.
Oh, they have 6.
When you have one of these, you don't do God of War.
Sorry.
Okay. We got one of these. When you got one of these, you ain't gonna do God of War. Mike, congrats. Well done. Congrats. But Mike, hold on, Mike. You know that we're coming back next season. Listen, Mike. Do you know? Hold up, Mike. Do you know what you want? Mike, let's be real. If you were going up against Chelsea, Mike, let's be real. Mike, shush. Mike, let's be real. If you're going up against Chelsea,
we did. We went up against Chelsea for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you were. 2 weeks.
You remember when you were in that 2 weeks?
Elijah, stop! Don't do that.
HH, remember you were in that title race, right?
Okay, wait, hold on, Mike. Let me ask you this though: which Premier League win was more satisfying, this or 2020? Is it 2020?
2020. You know what? This one's actually more satisfying because that team in 2020, I just knew it was great. And it was inevitable that they were going to win the title that season. I mean, we had the greatest start probably ever in Premier League history. This team is like, HH, we won a Premier League title with fucking Darwin Núñez. You said your own words. You can never win a Premier League with Darwin Núñez.
Hang on.
And we just
didn't know Salah was going to go off the way that he did.
We also won a Premier League with Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz playing in the false nine for the majority of this season. Jota was out. Alisson was out. All of these players were out injured, and yet we still won. Darwin Núñez has more Premier League titles than Bukayo Saka, than Cole Palmer, and some of these star players in the Premier League. So shout out to Darwin Nunes. You can now leave this summer, Darwin Nunes. You can go to Saudi Arabia or wherever you want and enjoy your career.
He's wrong.
You had some Darwin Nunes had some crucial moments this season. Remember the late winner at Brentford came up clutch. So all of these players have come up clutch in this season. But I mean, we got to talk about Arne Slot.
Yes.
Even I'm shocked that he won this title. I knew he was gonna.
Mike. You see?
No.
You started off cooking me and everything, and you said he's shocked. So why are you attacking me for having one of my first thing of the season?
Because all you guys said, you guys are going to finish outside the top 4. You won't get Champions League football. Who is this guy from the NDB? I knew it would take time for him to build a team. To build a team in his ideas. He said, "Cool, I'll do it in one season. I don't need time. I don't need process. What is these buzzwords we want to use in football nowadays? Process. Give me the title right away." He brought the title immediately. And now Chelsea and Arsenal and I think Crystal Palace, I can't remember what the other team is, they all have to give Darwin Nunes, Arne Slot, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson, a god of...
We're not giving a god of honor.
Pain. This is all your fault. I hope you know that.
Wait. No, but listen. What I'm trying to explain here is, if Chelsea win the title race, do you think we allow them to win it when they sell it? Do you think we allow them to win it necessarily? They're just looking at that. They're good up against Arsenal. Like again, Liverpool are not serious. If
you were in the title race, you were in the title race. Did you not remember December?
Who said
December?
That? Who said that?
This guy in the middle.
Whoa, every club that's in the Champions League gets that bad.
This guy says he does it for 1
When was the last time you watched the show?
By the way, HH. One last thing. Lavia, Caicedo, Zubamendi, all you guys who say you rejected Liverpool, yeah, you can hold that because you ain't winning nothing this season. You ain't winning nothing next season. So you can hold that.
Elijah, talk to me.
Streets. I want to appreciate all the DMs, all the text messages on Twitter, on Instagram. I appreciate you guys. I love you, Streets. Appreciate you. Mike, Undisputed, Blick, Jamal. We did it, boys. Boys, we did it. Because
Mohammed.
They hated on us.
Mohammed. They hated on us. Security guards.
Exactly.
You know.
Josh Byrne. They doubted us. They hated us. They laughed at us.
Shout out Jamal, man.
Josh, shout out boy Josh.
Wait,
Elijah, where's AK shout? Where's AK shout?
I'm about to get there.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
Shout out to Rank. You know, shout out to AK on his loan, even though we have to terminate it.
Elijah, wait, hold on. Don't you dare.
It contributed, man. It contributed.
He contributed.
Yo, big up Sam.
That's stupid.
No.
Big up Samuel too.
Wait, hold on. Wait, one quick thing. If you go out on loan, are you allowed to sell it? Wait, hold on, quickly.
If you, I'll get to that.
Elijah, do loaned fans get to celebrate?
That's not my problem. I'm just shouting out to people.
Okay, so basically the answer is no. Continue.
Elijah, you know what? We probably saw the greatest loaned and the worst loan in mankind history. Samasi going to Manchester United and AK going to Liverpool.
It's
let's drop a brick for Samasi. Elijah, continue.
Before I start, Coca-Cola cut the check. I don't really drink Coke, but today I said, you know.
What the fuck you talking about?
Elijah, please tell me you're not promoting that poison known as Coca-Cola.
Agua.
I have water. I drink water. I'm gonna drink water. I have water in the house.
All right. Promote water, please.
Shout out to water. Shout out to Coke, the Coke company, and all that.
I'm
Colombian.
I like to first. I want to thank God. I want to thank my parents.
What?
I want to thank.
Yo, I should have laughed. Wait,
hold on. Let me drop a brick for. Okay, why are you laughing, bro? Let's continue.
Yeah. I want to thank.
No. But actually, here's the thing. Who deserves most praise? Because I believe that it should be the slot machine. My says it should be the slot machine.
This
Elijah,
stream,
if you open your mouth and you mention anything about Darwizi or Darbibi,
this is the stream for the champions, HH. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the stream for the champions, bro. If you're not a league champion, put your head down, bro. Now, as I was saying, I want to thank my uncle, who is no longer with us. He got me into this club. This is year 23 of supporting this club, and wherever he's at, I appreciate you, uncle. Thank you for everything. Thank you, I appreciate you. HH, I'm going to start. HH, I'm going to start. I'm going to start off.
YSK, Elijah.
I'm going to start off with an audio I found that was sent to me from January 16th, 2025.
Oh God.
The title season. This is the year for the title. We don't win no more. We don't gotta wait no more time.
No more.
This is the season of the
Yeah. The season of the champion.
Say, give me that title.
Give me time.
Give me that
Give me that title.
I think HH prophesied on our behalf. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me that time. Give me that time. Give me that
time. Do you know why that is so painful?
It's the comeback season.
Do you know why that's so painful? Compare that tape to without scrambling for fifth.
Road to Lagos, man.
That's the thing, and also road to Ravenclaw. So yeah,
Lagos.
This is all your fault, by the way.
HH, thank you for prophesying on our behalf. You will live long. Go, bless you. You will live long. Thank you very much. Now, let's talk English football history now. Let's talk English football history now. Oh, that's Chill Guy. Shout out to Chill Guy, by the way. The Chill Guy was laughed at, was scorned, was mocked.
Elijah,
can you pull up my AVI now, HH? Today we'd like to talk about English football history. HH, English top flight football has been played since 1888 to now. From Preston North End, who won the first ever top flight.
Wait, hold up. What counts Division 1 titles?
HH, you are thinking like the deluded.
No, play on.
Thank you, YSK. Now today we're here for a history lesson. HH, today is the 20th. 10 times 2, 10 plus 10, 4 times league champions. HH, the man on the right mocked my club. In 1991, he said the job is to get that club off their effing perch. HH, that same effing club is back on the perch. HH.
No. But okay, look. You see, Elijah, I've got to stop you here.
47
wait, hold up. No.
Stop me for what?
You can't. No. You can clown United. You can't clown Fergie.
Oh no, I'm not clowning Fergie. I'm just clowning.
Yeah. You can't clown Fergie. You can clown United, which we will do.
Oh yeah. I respect Fergie. If I saw Fergie, I'd shake his head. But today I'm here to clown Manchester United for the suffering. HH, even when these guys were down bad, they laughed at us. They mocked us.
Good answer, right? Good answer.
Today, HH, we're back. HH, the man, guys, streets panel, the man in the middle, mocked him. Our manager mocked him, called him Amber Slut. Somebody one time put an image of Amber Rose and Artie Slut together. Merge. I put it here.
I don't want to see that image, bro.
I don't want to see
that image.
You got
to say.
No, I don't. I don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see Shay sex tape as well. So
yeah.
What?
That's crazy. HH.
Chill.
HH, my club was mocked. HH, they told me my club was going to finish 8th with a bald man from the Netherlands. I said, just let him cook. Let him do his thing.
Elijah lied to me and tell me that you had faith with when you first saw Slot.
HH, I said we'd finish.
So you had faith in this, a guy who does a pose like he's on the wrong one way. You had faith in that dude.
HH, I told you we'd finish in the top 4. Check the tape. Shout out to the fire department. I told you we finished 4th.
So are you shocked that you won the
win the league?
Are you shocked that you won the league this easily?
I wouldn't say this easily. I don't think it was easy because there was moments where we could have ruined it for ourselves, especially in January, February during the rough patch, where we could not get a win to save our life. We were literally drawing against people like, Fulham, Southampton. We were struggling against United. We were struggling with Arsenal. We drew with Arsenal, stuff like that. Like, we weren't as great during January, February, but when March came around, that's when the pressure of leaving UCL behind after the Carabao loss, that's when the team really kicked on. I feel like this team did a good job dealing. They played well without dealing with pressure. The fact that Slot has won this league in his first season, this is Slot 1.0.
Wait, okay, specifically, how much did he spend? So basically, combined summer and winter, how much did he spend?
15 million.
What?
Yeah, Chiesa was cheap as hell.
Chiesa was 15 million.
Wait, no, hold up.
Juve didn't want him anymore, HH.
You're saying, wait, hold up. I'm saying summer and winter window combined.
They didn't buy anyone in winter.
They didn't buy anyone.
We didn't buy anyone in winter. We did nothing.
Mike is my witness.
How?
Mike is my witness here.
Nah, you're copying, bro.
No.
HH, they were competing against Arsenal.
Mike is my witness. When Chiesa was bought, he was bought for 15 mil.
What?
Remember, Elijah, Pedro Neto cost 60 million for Chelsea.
Thank you.
They were competing against Arsenal. Of course, they won the league. Be serious.
Yo, one player is crazy, man.
HH.
No, bro. Like this, like if you combine a debut from a different league, a lower level league, and spent 15 mil on an injury kneecap merchant, guys, this might be this is borderline DOI.
What does DOI stand for? What does DOI stand for?
The degree of impossibility.
Oh, interesting. All right, thanks.
And I think Mike.
Okay, I thought you were a student of the game.
That same 15 million pound, that same 15 million pound player scores 2 goals all season, and both of those goals did not come in the league. One was the Carabao Cup final, and the other was against Accrington Stanley in the FA Cup. Wow. If Chiesa steps on that field between now and the end of the season, because you only need 5, he gets a Premier League medal.
Wow.
This is how insane this feat is in itself. The fact, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago or last week.
I guess not.
Slot did an interview where they asked him and said, well, you're about to win the league here. And you've done this with no backing. What do you think will happen in the future? And he said something very clear. Slot said, we can win the league with no money. Imagine what we can do if we have money.
Oh, so now he's flexing.
No.
Look, I'll give it to you. I'm shocked. Because the fact that you did it without help from impressive.
I demand an apology. That's all I'm asking
for. Wait, to you or to Slot Machine?
To all of us. You mocked my club. You mocked my manager. Have we played you guys yet? No, I think we've only played you guys once. Either way, it doesn't matter. You lost the league. I demand an apology, a sincere apology, because there is no way you can mock a man who played the European final 2 years ago. He was in the European final 2 years ago and was mocked.
No. I still can't believe that this guy hardly made any signings and won the league. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me bring in your boy on the Twitter and Anonymous needs to explain himself. On the Twitter,
HH, first of all, could you please zoom in on my AVI? It was the J2S.
Actually, saw
J2S, if you can, please come in here. But it's okay. Listen, there's a difference between something that's unknown and something that's a proven loser. There's a lot of managers out there that are proven losers, unfortunately. Slot was unknown. He was a winner in Netherlands. He was, objectively, he was. We just didn't know what he could do, but I trusted, the recruitment of Liverpool. They said his style of play was the closest to Klopp. They did their research and, he's shown himself what he can do. Same with Salah, I think with this Premier League title, he's a bona fide GOAT contender for Premier. Like, in the Premier League all-time 11, I think Salah's the clear left wing. I think Van Dijk has a shout for center back. Trent at right back.
Wait, hold up. Salah over Zad?
At right? On the right?
No. Sorry, right. Oh, on the right. Oh, on the right. Okay. So what's got Hazard left, side on the right. Okay, cool.
Yes,
Continue,
of course.
continue.
And Cristiano on the bench, warming shoes. Anyway, I think it's just enhances the legacy of so many of these players that deserve it. Honestly, even Robertson, Trent, Van Dijk, Alisson, Salah. But I do want to. You have mentioned it about Man United. And before the season, obviously, a lot of people were expecting a Liverpool drop-off. I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect this. I think the Gravenberg's rise has just been like key to this in particular. But
no. I think Cody Rhodes,
Gakpo.
Let's be real. His improvement from last season, and because of how much Cody Rhodes has improved, that's down to coaching. Improvements of a player, a lot of it is down to coaching.
And sometimes it's just like a player needs to actually believe in themselves, like Gakpo and Gravenberg do nowadays. Sometimes that's just the thing in life, right? Sometimes you just need that person around you, put your arm around you. But now I would like to talk about the biggest club in England, the one undeniably at the top of the perch. Listen, the only one that has actually holds the European trophy, because you either need to win it 3 times in a row or you need to win it 5 times in total. So we're the only ones. I recently saw Mr. J2S in the comments. I saw that Gary Neville called us the biggest club in England. So I think, listen, I don't care how many fake shirts you sell in Lagos. I don't care.
Lagos.
Lagos.
I like the ring to that, actually. I like the
Lagos. Let's call it Lagos now.
I like the ring on that.
All right, also.
Road to Lagos.
That I was gonna say, right? Like at the end of the day, it's I've read somewhere that even in terms of things like shirt sales and viewership, Liverpool's actually ahead of United nowadays. They're the number 1 club in England. And then when you combine that with 20 league titles and 6 Champions League, there really is no debate. And I've seen this debate before in the comments, right? I see this a lot. Well, actually, you only have 2. Well, it's
no.
That doesn't. I'm just to those Man United fans who say that, right? My only question is this: if we never won the Premier League, then why was Fergie so obsessed with knocking us off our perch? If we never won the Premier League, we should have never had a perch. So that's my only counter argument to that. I think at this point there really is no debate. We also have way more successful. We have a lot of successful managers as well, whereas I feel that United.
So what is it? So how many league titles and how many European Cups for Liverpool?
20 and 6, and United has 20 and 3.
And this is a major honor number 7.
I think HH. The one thing, right? I was thinking about this biggest club debate when Gary Neville basically conceded our supremacy. Right? Is United only really has 2 successful managers. It's Fergie and the one from the 60s with George Best. And whereas Liverpool have had like 6 or 7, like Shankly, Paisley, Dalglish, Klopp, Slot now, I guess. Even Benitez won a Champions League with us. Yeah, and that's the difference. Liverpool's success in history has always been consistent. United has really high peaks, and I think that's the reason why Liverpool's won more overall. I honestly, for next season, for the first time, the way I see it, I think we're favorites for the first time, like in my
for me, it depends on the business that City do.
And it's Chelsea. because Pep can't be that shame.
Wait, hold on. Here's the thing. If we sack Mascara and what City do, then it's very dependable.
If you sack Mascara, you're only getting fucking
because on the split, if we roll up with Isaac and Yamal next season, it's looking different, bro.
The funny thing is, J2S. Can I just real quickly? J2S. Can I just say, in those 30 years we didn't win a Premier League, we won as many Champions Leagues as Ferguson did in his 30 years at United. Just curious, interesting, isn't it? And but. The only way I don't see us as favorites for next season is if this bald, shameless bastard, Pep, he's already spent 200 million in the winter. There's no way he's going to spend another 500 million in the summer. He can't be that shameless.
Debatable.
He can't be that shameless. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm just so happy to see these players finally get this.
Play the receipt.
The legacy.
There we go.
Let's see.
this is going to be a real title race, baby. Because you're not dealing with Arsenal. Hey, you're not dealing with Liverpool. Because Liverpool, they'll try. No, you're dealing with this. What was that? You're dealing with this. Liverpool, get ready for a title race. Because you best win those games. Because if you win those games, Scarborough, we're taking us. We're taking us. Sorry, we are here for 3 points. 3 points. I don't do points. I don't do points. 3 points. Over 3 points. 3 points. 3 points.
Shout out 3 points, man. Shout out 3 points.
But wait, can I just say one thing about English arrogance, right? I would say this, right? Like, I try to be humble, reasonably. I will try to be humble. I don't think Liverpool's a top 3 biggest club in the world. I've always said the top 3 is Real, Barca, Bayern. I think we're probably 4th now. That's all I'll say.
And you can't disrespect Milan like that, though.
No, Milan. Listen, like, you can, the
25.
problem with Milan is that, like, you can only be shit for so long, and like you have 0 pull essentially. You have no money. Like, come on, like.
No, I think the issue with Milan is Juve have pimped them with titles. Now there is a Mochi tax there, and there's a Calciopoli tax. But I think, and also this is the criticism of Carlo. Like, when they had like that pretty much super team, they should have cleaned house for Scudetto.
Shout out to 1 and 9, man. 1 and 9.
But I think it's probably like probably Real first, then it's between Barca and Bayern second, third, they're same level, and then probably Liverpool fourth, and then somebody.
But here's the thing, Barca. If Barca mess around and win like their 3rd treble, it's looking a bit crazy.
At that point,
it's looking a bit crazy. I mean, Real is top, but if Barcelona win trouble, it's going to be
crazy. Zombies.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Bayern can be the second best just because of their domestic dominance. I think Barca's probably the 2nd biggest team in the world. And also just the cachet. Like, if you ask players, where would you play? It's Real Madrid, Barcelona. I think that factors into it as well. Like, they're the 2 biggest teams that players would want to go play for. So I think it's probably Real Madrid. Then
wait, hold on. So let me quickly discuss the dubs. I need to come to your boy Money Mates. Shout out to Dragon King HH. Okay, let me explain this right now. My thought was Darwizi was going to be the prime striker. He was going to be Liverpool's Torres. What I didn't know was Salah was going to go crazy, and the source was actually going to make this a team thing. So I thought they'd be reliant on his goals. Heck, that's Darbibi from Montevideo was pretty much sleeping on the bench for most of the time. So credit to Anastos for pretty much getting the key thing for this was Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
Salah is always going to be Salah, but Cody Rhodes is what Nunes was supposed to be. What Cody Rhodes did this season is what he was supposed to be.
And you laughed at Cody Rhodes after the World Cup, so I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Credit. That's why credit to the slot machine. Shout out to Abdul Hadi, a team that spent 2 billion, more than Arsenal in Arteta's reign, by the way, and is struggling to finish top 5, cannot cook the team in second. I'm sorry. However, in 2012, they did dunk on a player who scored 91 goals in a calendar year, and they also dunked on a team called Bayern by beating them. Can I finish the dub by beating them in the UCL final, and they also doubled back by also beating the favourites Man City in 2021 when a boy called Tuchel only joined the team in 24 hours.
How do we stop the
Thank you for the 500.
How do we stop Arsenal from winning the Champions League? How do we do this? How do we stop them? What's
no. You see, wait, hold on. This is the issue. If Arsenal win the Champions League, it's tricky. If they don't, see, that's why I'm pissed off. I'm angry because this should be a Arsenal cooking. But if they win this Champions League,
it's 2 different competitions. We can still cook them. They're 15 points.
Wait, no. KJ, let's be real. We can't cook Arsenal if they win the Champions League. We can't
Arsenal not win the Champions League, even if they get past.
No. KJ, I'm sorry. I've seen basically KJ in 05. I walked into a room with AC Milan 3-0 up with the biggest smile on my face. Guess what happened afterwards in 05?
Is AC Milan Arsenal like?
Damn, so you've been jinxing since
Hold on, KJ, Crespo, the chef, Pearl.
Yes.
Said, Fu, Da, Dini, Esther.
I can't like these nicknames have fallen off. These nicknames have fallen off.
Come on, bro. Like, and also what? Smitzer, Dieter Hamann, Milan Barros,
That team
Freaking
was
Q.
Booked in Euro 2004, didn't
Jamie Carragher.
That team was still better than this Arsenal team.
that guy was a bum.
Wait, what?
Shout out to Abdul Hadi. Congrats to Liverpool. You'll never walk alone from an Arsenal.
Respect.
You never walk alone, buddy.
Cox, they're Cox. It's fine. They're Cox.
No, it's just respect.
Money Mace looks pretty alone in that AV, man.
Shout out to Rick. Dale champion times 20, biggest club in England. Shout out to Lonnie Lace. That was almost a contest. Good luck. Good luck for the rest of the season. HH. Hope to see you in the UCL next year, Lil. Here's the thing. So Liverpool are officially the biggest club in England. So that's official.
No, you're not still the big club. Yeah.
No. It is. No. If you combine European Cups and league titles, they are. If you do the combo meal.
The problem is like whenever you get
and also
corner
whenever
you corner a United fan about this, they will end up with like some. Have you ever heard of rants and bans? They'll end up like pulling some bullshit like, oh, it's all about aura, it's all about mystique, it's all about
aura.
What does that even mean?
Wait, hold on. How can you have aura when you're 14th?
How can you have aura when Garnacho is starting?
What about your aura
club?
title charge, HH? What about
that? J2S. HH Logic. United, Premier League 13, 2 UCLs, FA Cup 13, Liverpool. Okay, let me drop a brick. Hold on.
Yeah, drop it.
Hold on, where's that brick? I do this to troll people, but in all honesty, remove half of trolling. It's European Cups. That's included the Champions League. It's league titles. That's included the Premier League. You'd have to be moronic. Wait, hold up. J2S, please tell me you're not separating Premier Leagues and league titles. That literally doesn't make any logical sense.
HH, you can't shame the shameless, man.
Oh, they're the same thing.
HH, imagine if they change the name of the league again while everything else stays the same, and then everyone's like, okay, everyone's at 0 again. That's literally their logic.
No. J2S, 2 bills spent, 3 years, 0 trophies, 1 guard of honor, and 2 goals to UCLs, including 1 against Bayern in their own home ground. Hashtag Chelsea.
No.
What's the? Oh Lord, it's one piece, man. Where's this whole thing?
No. I choose the bottom one. The bottom one's my favorite.
J2S. Are Netanyahu UN sanctions?
Yeah, move on.
Okay. All right, let's not. Shout out to Casey. Chelsea has the same number of first division leagues as Sunderland, fewer than Everton, Villa, and Forest and City. Bremen FC with 0 history outside of the Russian thug. However, I try to. Can I finish the job? However, I tried to split my wrists back in 2012.
You are kidding.
Wait, what flag?
I'm on the queue.
Wait, who's laughing?
All right, Patrick, don't promote the rookies, please. Thank you. Please say, they said Kai and Lavi rejected them for what does that say? What is that? Is that an eagle?
Money.
4%.
For money.
Cash.
As their project is better. So why would they care who wins the league? They're getting their money regardless, right?
True.
Well, is everything about money though? That's the thing.
Most things are. Be serious.
Brian, HH, Pep from treble to FA Cup. Hashtag Arsenal.
Arsenal.
If that bomb beats Palace, bro. And I know they will.
I need Eze to drop like.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not happening, bro. Shout out to Casey.
They lost the final last year.
London Cowboys have fewer Premier Leagues than relegations. Hashtag small club that we lost to in 2012.
However.
Finished Pep may finish second, and a Winston Churchill invitation. Hashtag levels.
So angry. I'm gonna be so angry if that happens.
Terry Flowers was almost in.
Oh yeah, he is a United and Arsenal fan, so it makes
he can run both.
Seriously?
Wait, what?
Drop a brick. United saw all this, and the response is buying. Wait, hold on.
30 mil. HH 30 mil. 30 mil. 30 mil.
LOL, man. Wow.
The release clause is 30 mil.
You can't be serious. Man United fans can't accept that. They're going to buy Delac.
No, because you notice what's happening. during Fergus's entire tenure, did Liverpool ever finish in the bottom half?
No.
Never.
I think basically, how lopsided it is between United and Liverpool is insane. It was never like this during the Fergus time. The lowest Liverpool has finished in the last 60 years is 8th. 8th place is the lowest.
Mind you, there was a season. I think the year we
Seriously?
into administration, the year United won the 19th title, we had started that season in 18th.
But we finished. Yeah. By the way, just to let you know, 8th is the lowest finish in Liverpool's history in the last 60 years. Yeah.
What season was that? The 8th. Do you know?
8th was 2011, I want to say.
Yeah, 2011.
Yeah.
Who was the manager then?
Roy Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson.
And then he got sacked.
Hodgson got fired, and then
Kenny.
Hodgson got fired, and then Kenny came in.
Shout out to Casey. Elijah, please destroy the two-time UCL champions and the two-time Europe League champions who are trying to complete the set by beating the Garden of.
Hold on.
Wait, no, sorry. I'm sorry. Shout to Liverpool, Slippy lives. That's no revenge for Slippy.
HH, no, hold on. HH, let me hit you with a couple.
Slippy is hilarious.
Did you know today? HH, did you know today is the 11-year anniversary since the slip?
Oh yeah, it's one of my AV.
Is it?
Oh really?
Yeah, it is.
You're lying. Hold up, you're lying, bro.
No, it isn't. I think it is 11-year anniversary, and that too.
Wow,
today is the 11-year anniversary of the slip. John.
Okay, come on, guys. Okay, Elijah undisputed and a mic. Do we have a deal?
What deal?
What deal?
Professional.
Do we have a deal?
To win the game.
No.
We'll give you fireworks.
If we give you a guard of honor, do you give us 3 points?
That's not how football works. Did you
I feel like that's a fair deal. I feel like that's a fair deal.
YSK open top bus parade with fireworks for 3 points.
Yes,
3 points.
Around London.
Shout out. Number 20 hits differently. Once FSG gives the slot machine some money, it's over for the rest of Europe. Okay. So how much money do you think FSG? So has FSG revealed how much he's going to spend, or it's not been revealed yet?
No, I'll be realistic with you because I'm not some FSG butt licker. He's probably going to give us 50 million max.
What? No. 100 to 150. That's decent, man.
And then
wait,
Mike. They don't.
Mike, in 2025. You can't buy anything at 50 million.
Do you see what FSG do? They don't spend money, these guys.
Is Luis Diaz still on 55K?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 55K.
But see, do you know what the danger is? This could almost be like a victim of your own success.
Exactly.
Because FSG could be like, wait, you won the league with 4 games to go with only spending 15 mil on an injury merchant? Heck! Take 20 mil because you can always do this. And it's like, no, that's not how football works. What he did was amazing. If Liverpool don't buy, there's no chance in hell they go back to that.
The problem is like this guy John Henry, right? He's worth about $10 billion, but like he still begs his neighbors to pay for his gardening. So it's very, very difficult to get this guy to spend any money whatsoever.
Jesus. Shout out to Abdul Hadi. Mental how Sky were showing the most hustle in England and Chelsea were in top 5, even though they dunked on Barcelona in 2012.
The world's
Sunderland with a Gucci belt. Money made. Stay strong.
Money made.
Shout out to Drago King. 2-week title challenge, guys. # Chels. This was a glorious 2 weeks.
I can't lie. Those were some good times.
Okay. Money Mace. Do you believe that you're winning the Champions League so you can't be cooked, or are you okay? How are you feeling right now that it's now done? Emotionally, where are you right now as an Arsenal fan?
Nothing's changed. It's been done for weeks.
Months.
No. Money Mace, but it's official now. Like, it's like just officially, it's been done.
Hold on. Hold on. KJ, you see what it says at the bottom screen? It says UCL semis talk.
I
don't know why.
My God. Money Mace, don't do this. Money Mace, be respectful.
It's fine.
Money Mace. All that matters is that you win it. You better win it. You better win it, Money Mace. All this talking, you better win it, man. You better win it, bro. Don't be there just to make up numbers.
HH, is there another UCL semis talk happening after the first UCL semis talk? That's just the question.
Money don't be no
We're gonna have two UCL
Money
semi-finals
don't be disrespectful. Money don't be disrespectful.
Let him talk. The downfall will be funnier. Let him talk, man.
Don't worry, Money Mace. There's going to be the UECL talk. Don't worry.
No, UCL.
Hold on. So Money Mace, how are you feeling now that it's officially done? How are you feeling? Like, how are you assessing things now?
Honestly, I didn't care because it was done for weeks. Mentally, I gave up about this in like February, March. That time. I always said at the start of the season, Arsenal need to win a big trophy, Champions League or Premier League. And now, Mikel Arteta has put himself into a box where he has to win the Champions League. Simple as. Everyone in the majority of the fans don't want him here if he doesn't win the Champions League. But the problem is the club would probably keep him, which is what the fans don't want. But in terms of the league title race, we're in this position because of the players that he bought previous to this season. We asked for a striker. He didn't buy us a striker. We asked for attacking players. He didn't buy us attacking players. He sold all of our attacking players, and he ended up getting Raheem Sterling on loan. So that's why we're here. So that way, when Saka gets injured, no one else can come in for him because we spent all that money buying Calafiori, who's also injured, and a centre mid who we turned into a striker. And listen, shout out to the centre mid who is playing striker, because the centre mid playing striker, he's at least trying to do his job.
No, but the issue though is the guys who won hardly spent any money. Now, you may have spent money on stuff that didn't make sense, but at least you spent money. But isn't this much more an indictment on Arteta that you were not able to win a league against a team that had a new manager and hardly spent any money?
But AJ, the problem is it's still Arteta, but the problem comes with the squad building. We sold every single attacking player we had on the bench, and we bought Raheem Sterling as backup. So when Saka gets injured, we have no one to come in. We had attacking backup, and we wanted to add more to it, but he didn't buy anyone. You can say whatever you want about Liverpool and how they don't have players, but HH, I'd take Gakpo at Arsenal. I'd take Luis Diaz at Arsenal. I'd take Diogo Jota at Arsenal. That's how down bad I am in the forward positions. I have nobody. My forwards are Saka, Trossard, Marino, Martinelli, what's it called? Some 22-year-old from the academy, and Raheem Sterling. That's trash. That's actually trash. I've got a defense and a midfield that can win the league. My attack is top 10. Brighton got better forwards than me. Seriously, I'd take Brighton's forwards. I'm looking around the league and I'm looking at other teams and I'm thinking, man, I'd take Mateta at Arsenal. That's how down bad I am.
Okay, so this title loss, do you blame it on Arteta's poor transfers or the board's poor transfers?
I blame it on both, but I'd blame it more on Arteta's poor transfers because we've had money to spend and we just haven't bought the right people. But in terms of, because the minute Saka goes down, it's done. The minute Saka got injured, title race over. Forget about it. Because any chance of being in the title race or anybody producing to a high level to try and be in the title race is over. So now we're in a position where Champions League's a must. We have to win that. No excuses. Because there's a receipt of me on this channel after Man United beat us in the FA Cup. And I said, watch Arteta somehow fluke a Champions League final and then somehow find a way to lose it. And you told me that's impossible. Arsenal will never make the Champions League final. It's not even. And look where we are now, 4 months.
No. But Maris, the way things have gone. Because here's my thing. If Arsenal don't win the Champions League, I don't know how Arteta can turn up again next season. You see, that's why it's key. If he wins the Champions League, it's a Champions League. So, but if he doesn't win the Champions League 3 times, you finish runners up and. This would be the worst because this was a very basically if you bought well in the transfer window, you got a striker. This was a very winnable league because this could be like what high 80s, maybe 91, 1992. So in a 91-92 season, with what Arsenal did in the previous 2 seasons, this is a very winnable league. Like this ain't 90. Is it 97? 97 points.
HH, you do realize one thing. We could finish this season on 94 points.
Is that fair to Arsenal that he should be out if he doesn't win the Champions League?
What did Arsenal get in the previous 2 seasons? Points.
I think they got
Not
89
94
last.
points.
I think they got like
91.
89 last season. Yeah, they got
91 won the league last year, and the season City won it in the treble was 89.
So basically 89,
91,
and 84.
Yeah, for Arsenal. For
Arsenal. For Arsenal.
89, 84.
You guys do
Yeah,
realize
Arsenal's
that if Liverpool
never.
get 94
Arsenal has.
points, that would be the sixth highest tally ever in Premier League history.
So if we win our last 4 games, we'll have 94 points, which is above anything Arsenal or any other club has ever done, apart from City.
But my biggest problem isn't exclusively just this league title. He's won nothing. Like, that's my biggest problem. Europa Leagues out every time. Champions League out to Bayern Munich last season. FA Cups, you're losing. All the times we've gone out the FA Cup, we haven't actually lost to a team where I can sit there and say,
sorry, let me ask you this, and maybe everyone can jump in. Let's say Arsenal had a good transfer window. They bought the right player, they bought a striker, and we had a title race showdown. Do you think Arsenal win this, or do you think if Liverpool now knows, we're now facing them down? Because that is key. Because now, I don't know where their mind is at, but they could get 94 points, which Arsenal have never gotten throughout the Premier League history. So do you think if Arsenal bought well, they would have won this title against this Liverpool team?
I think it would have been closer, but I don't know definitively if they would have won.
But whether we would have won or not, give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
At least give yourself a chance. You're not even giving yourself a chance. And
I have a question. Is it fair to say he should be sacked if you don't win the Champions League, considering you're probably the second, the third? You're probably like the third best team, though. Coming up against if the 4 teams left were like Chelsea and Liverpool.
Let me put it on there. This is the key thing here. Liverpool have been in a pressurized situation, and it went down right to the wire. Yeah. We've seen Arsenal in a pressurized situation, and they gave it away. So basically, put it this way: like, Money is right. Give yourself a chance. But if it comes down to a showdown, my money is on Liverpool. Yeah, because that core have shown that they can go band for band, week to week. Whereas that's for Arsenal, the way that they went down in the showdown, they completely capitulated. But at least put yourself in the position to at least win a freaking title.
AJ, I have a question just for Money Mace as well.
Yeah,
losing to Inter Milan in the final isn't like losing to Barca or to Barca though. Because the thing is, if you're looking at the 3 best teams in Europe this season, you're looking at Liverpool probably third, and then PSG and Barca, right? Is there really any shame in losing to a Barca or PSG on your way to the Champions League? I don't know if it's
no. KJ will look bad. They have to win the Champions League. Sorry,
because of you not winning anything else, you have to win the Champions League. I'm not trying to hear. Oh, it's PSG or it's Barca. Because in context, cool, fine. If in context, fine. If you lost the final to Barcelona, I understand it because Barcelona are the best team in the world. However, you've lost to Sporting Lisbon, Europa League, Olympiacos, Europa League. I've been knocked out the FA Cup by shit Manchester United, by Nottingham Forest when they were in the Championship. I lost the Carabao Cup semi-finals to Newcastle, knocked out by West Ham. I'm not trying to hear any excuses. You've had enough opportunities to win something. Not a Premier League. Win something. Europa Leagues, FA Cups. Win anything. So I'm not trying to hear that. Oh, you lost.
But I'll say this right now. That win against Real Madrid, I think, bought Arteta an extra season. True. I don't think it shouldn't. Yeah. I think whatever happens, based on the fans and everything, and just the feeling of what they did against Real Madrid, a game that no one thought they'd win to be the defending champions, whatever happens, they win. Now, in my view, if Arteta doesn't win that Champions League, bro, you can't come second 3 times. I'm sorry, you can't finish runners up 3 times. And in those 3 times, it's not as if, like 10, 15 points. Those 3 times, there's a legitimate chance that you should have won in those 3 opportunities. And first season, top for 92% of the time, and you give it away. Second season, you lose at home to Villa. Third season, you allow a bald man from the red light district in his first season to win it while spending 1 kobo. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree. This Champions League is for Arteta's career. It has nothing to do with Arsenal's career.
It's not Arsenal,
this is for Arteta's career. In fact, this Champions League should only be counting towards Arteta's legacy. This is only for his legacy, because Arsenal have players that are more than good enough to go and win a league title in the future. But if they had a better manager, they probably would. But this is for him now. No excuses. I don't care who we face in the semi in the final or if we get past PSG. I don't care. Win it.
Hold on. So quickly to Mike and then to Elijah and Thingy, and then I'll come to you other guys. So Mike, does seeing how you've clinched the league and just looking at where the UCL is it sort of bittersweet in terms of man, should have beaten PSG, would have beaten Villa, you'd fancy yourself against Arsenal, and now it's a final. So and then this could have been a double of a league and a Champions League potentially.
Perhaps, but to be honest, throughout this season, I've just been on number 20 title. Hashtag 20. You know, you're on hashtag complete the set. I'm on hashtag number 20. That's all I cared about this season. Maybe for next season, if we add some pieces to the squad, then I'm expecting a deeper run in the Champions League.
Okay, so you wanted this more than the Champions League?
Yes, 100%. I think you can ask any Liverpool fan that they would take number 20 over number 7 now. Maybe heading into next season, we want that 7th Champions League, but I think with the way we were playing in February and March, it was looking a little bit dicey for the Champions League. That's why when we got PSG, I was like, we're fucked here. If we got Benfica, I'll be like, okay, let's get to the quarterfinal. We have an easy road maybe. When we got PSG, I was like, this is going to be super tough. And we saw how it played out. I mean, PSG have turned into a semi-finalist team. And, you know, according to some people, they're top 3 team. Is it bittersweet? Not really. I just don't think we are the best team in Europe. If we face the Barcelona in the final, I think we're going to get cooked.
I think the issue is, right, like, obviously number 20 is more important, but the thing, the CL is so... It really changes the mood of your season. Even when you're on top of the league and you get knocked out of the Champions League, like, it kills your mood for several weeks. It really is the biggest trophy by far, which is why, by extension, I think Liverpool is the biggest club in England, just because of how much I value European success. But one thing I will say is that we lost to PSG on penalties. That could have gone either way. Then you know, you beat Aston Villa, then you're in the semi, etc., etc. And I do think that long term, especially legacy wise, Champions Leagues are more important than Premier Leagues, in my opinion. But that's something for next season.
Do you care how you've won the league, because it's been so underwhelming compared to the other city, like the actual title race?
I think long term, no. Like, you just win it.
No, because Cage, like a City fan was saying that, oh man, how does this? Can you really value this title based on just how bad City have been on how they title race? In 10 years' time, is Wikipedia going to say that, well, when Liverpool won, City were not very, very good, so this was a league that wasn't really a league? No. All that matters is raw data. Raw data is League One. Finished.
They effectively won 22 to 25 games into the season. Like, these last few months have meant nothing. Like,
no, because, you see, now, KJ, now that's a bigger point. KJ, in week 34, all 3 teams have officially been relegated, and we have a confirmed champion in week 34. That's pretty damning for a Premier League season.
I have a question though. City Liverpool, that's not normal though. It going down to the last day. Has that been normal? I'm asking because I obviously
it happened twice. It was just really competitive. It was just very competitive. By the way,
on average, do teams tend to win the league with 5-6 games?
Early, it tends to be earlier, not completely. But by the way, HH, I just saw someone's comment and it's crossed my mind. Do you guys think we should register Gerrard for these last 4 games as a player?
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
What?
I mean, what's the downside? What's the downside?
He still want to get that Premier League medal because he has to play 5 games.
5, yeah. You have to play 5 games. You got to play 5 games. Bro. Someone, I think, before this game, someone actually thought that, say, should Gerrard just be registered for the... Now, let's just bro. The most shameless thing of all time is John Terry wearing a full kit with shin pads and socks to lift up that Champions League trophy.
The most shameless thing ever is saying Eden Hazard lift the Champions League trophy with Real Madrid. That's the most shameless thing I've ever seen. When he contributed nothing.
Wise kid, talk to me. Liverpool.
Can I speak after Wise?
Yeah, Wise.
And I go after
I just want to start off by saying that Chelsea is still a bum-ass club.
Wait, what?
Single
Wait,
figures.
where are
Single
you?
figures.
You gotta scroll down
I
to
think I'm
see
talking.
Yeah,
I think
no,
I'm
no, no.
talking.
Yeah,
I think I'm
let's
talking.
scroll down. Hold on.
You
I
gotta
think it's
scroll
my turn.
down to see
I think it's
that.
my
No,
turn.
because we can see
I
Wesker
think
when
it's my turn.
he starts violently, I have to respond in kind. So no, keep talking though.
6 Premier League titles,
Just-
single figures, currently on their road to Lagos.
How many losses is that? More losses than wins? That's crazy.
So I don't know why you're bringing this up. I have no connections here. So
He's part of the
Road to
universe.
40.
Remember? He's part of the-
Road to 40. Road to 40. Road to 40.
yeah,
Continue.
yeah,
Let's continue.
yeah. The title race is
Dang
still on,
you,
by the way. The
Leicester.
title race is
Dang
still
you.
on. HH.
My Leicester have been relegated.
All right, Patrick, thank you. Patrick, thank you. Wesker, go for it. Wesker.
I still believe HH. I still believe. On
Listen, guys, listen. I know my Leicester City have been relegated, but my Leicester have been relegated, but they'll improve in the championship next season to help us get back into the Premier League a season later. So yeah, hopefully this will happen.
Actually, no, Patrick. Here's the thing. Let me just drop this for you real quick.
No, you can't do that.
Because you said might. Patrick, they've already been relegated already.
You're a dickhead. No, you're a dickhead.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
So, Patrick, there's no might. You already got relegated. What?
They are relegated. But listen.
Oh, God.
Wait, what?
Patrick, you muted yourself.
No, Patrick is jokes. I don't know.
Patrick, you're so tall. Okay, you know what? Wesker, just
very
talk.
difficult.
Go for it. Wesker, go for it.
I'm trying to stay professional, man. I'm trying to stay professional.
Wesker, go for it. Wesker, go for it.
Shameless.
God, Jesus. Anyways, look, I just want to say, Mike, Elijah, Sam, Disputed, on behalf of Universe FC, I want to congratulate you. We're actually 2 days away from winning the league ourselves, actually.
What?
I think Aura Wanderers, we're like 6 points ahead with 1 game to go. So we're actually on the verge of lifting the title ourselves.
Weisky, I swear to God, if you lose a European final to Tottenham...
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
No, let's relax. I'm crashing out. If United win that Europa League coming 14th, I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing out. I'm downing 2 Jack Daniels, bro. I'm downing 2 Jack Daniels. Let's bro. Let's bro. Nah. If this was supposed to say, if that's fidget spinner from the favelas of Rio,
Lav Lope. Don't bring the mood down. Don't bring the mood down. This is a celebration. It's a celebration. So yeah, congrats to you guys. 20th league title. I mean, this is not dig. It's not dig. I have seen more league title. I have seen more league title victories than you guys have. It's not dig. I'm just putting it out there. It's not dig. Also, guys, I don't want to say HH. Like, you can only be what's in front of you, right? That's the same. If I was a Liverpool fan, of course I'd celebrate. But this league is just dog shit. I don't know how else to put it. Look, I want to.
YSK. I'm just gonna ask you a question. When you won the league in 12-13, was the league shit then?
My memory is quite fuzzy.
No.
Memory is quite fuzzy.
It's quite fuzzy. I can't
remember. Exactly. Bullshit.
Look. Let's move forward. Let's not bring the mood down. I'm trying to celebrate with you guys.
Why is it that when you won 13 league titles, you only
shut
won
up,
the
bro.
Champions
Just shut
League
up.
twice?
No one else. Just shut the hell up, man.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
So the thing is, HH.
Just keep talking. Let's talk. Just talk.
Yo. Okay. Anyway, look.
Can you listen to how broken this man is?
Look, bro, just shut
no, YSK. I know
chest.
YSK. I know how it feels.
No.
Because
no,
YSK.
no. You can't relate. First of all, you can't relate. You're on 6 PLs. We can.
YSK, you're 14th. You're 14th.
You're not in this conversation.
Your rivals have officially surpassed you. I know you're hurting inside.
You're not in this conversation. You're not in this conversation. Thing is, regardless of the league being shit or whatever, what Slot has done is I got you got to give him credit, because LSG giving these dudes, what was it? How much was Chiesa?
15.
Bro,
15.
15 is a joke, bro. Regardless of the context of the league and whatever, to basically inherit a squad, people keep saying, oh, when a new manager comes in, oh, it's not that guy's squad, it's not his squad, it's not his players, blah 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 blah. Slot came in, he adapted to the situation that he was in, took the spare naira that LSG handed out, and won the league. They got it done. Now Arsenal and Chelsea, who's still in the title race, that's a different story. So that's a whole different story. We know why they fucked up.
So top 5 go to the Champions League. Is that it? Top 5 qualify for the Champions League. Why is it a simple question? Why is it a simple question? Top 5 goes to Champions League.
Yeah, Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wish, even if I mean I don't think anyone expected City to collapse like this.
Nobody.
I don't think anyone expected that. Arsenal, I don't have faith in Arsenal. I don't really have faith in those dudes, because how many times is it now? 3, 4. I don't really have faith, and it's considering this man thought it was Arteta thought it was a good idea to roll into a new campaign with a CDM as your forward, a guy who publicly came out and said he doesn't like scoring goals, and a Raheem Naira, and expect to win a EPL is just a joke. So, but Arsenal can redeem themselves. Obviously, the UCL is still there, so they can redeem themselves. And personally, look, again, I'm not hating. I'm just putting it out there. I think that would taint this title just a little bit, because personally, I was hoping Liverpool would go a lot further in the UCL than they did. Especially, they in my opinion, I thought, because they were spearheading the Premier League and literally without any competition. Let's face it, there was no one competing with these dudes. I was expecting at least semis minimum for Liverpool. Taking into context the situations of Real Madrid is a mess. Barca was the only serious team. Inter are on there as well.
So hold on. So you're calling this title tainted by Liverpool?
What?
So are you saying this EPL win for Liverpool is tainted?
No one said.
No, not right now. Not right now. If Arsenal wins again, I don't care about them reaching the final. If they win that UCL,
God forbid.
I don't know. Again, that will overshadow this title win. By the way, Arsenal win the Premier League, that will overshadow it.
For Liverpool fans, no. Overall, yes. For Liverpool fans, the fact that they really wanted this game, but in general, yes.
This is just so funny to hear. A Manchester United fan who's just
what does a Manchester
United? I can just feel the broken heart.
Guys, can I just ask?
Okay, guys.
AJ, can I speak on this?
Wait,
I do have one question. What does a Manchester United fan?
Hold up. Can we just have an honest question here? And let's just speak honestly and take away your fan bias. If Arsenal, I repeat, if Arsenal win the Champions League, don't you agree that will overshadow Liverpool's league win?
Of course. If Barcelona, Inter, PSG, if any of those teams win the Champions League, it's greater than what Liverpool have done this season. There's no doubt about it.
But is that
so what is wrong with what Wesker said? Because
this is actually very important though, because this is a confession. Because what Wesker is saying is that the Champions League is bigger than the Premier League. It's a more important trophy, and does that mean it's a better barometer of what a big club should win? Interesting.
look, big club. Well done. It took you 30 years to get back on the perch. Well done.
But
yeah, and it might be 40 years for you, bro. So I wouldn't be talking.
It took.
You're close to relegation. You still play.
Thank you. You know what? You can't start saying when you're 14.
You're close to the Ipswich Town.
I said, if you dare beat Bilbao and forward slash, if you dare beat forward slash, that's fine.
I'm just making points. Look, I have no association with. Be the biggest club in England. I don't care. I have no association with that bum ass club anymore. Like Delap. I have no association with that bum ass team.
He's so shameless, man.
So
this is diabolical, man.
Look, man, look, we're gonna lift the title. I'm gonna be celebrating with Galactus and all those men up there. So
Super.
Well, she's a chick, by the way, now. So
fantastic forwards.
No.
Is this a bottom 5 appearance on HH Hangout history, by the way?
Disputed. You have no top appearances.
No. Okay, what's good? Okay, let me ask this: Do you think Liverpool go back to back, or it depends on what Chelsea do in the summer?
Part of me, I hope they do, because I hate Pep. So part of me, I hope they do. Because I think the downfall of Pep, the demise of Pep, the decline of Pep is to be documented, and it will be documented. Because the whole thing around Pep this season is, it's a one-off, and it is a one-off. It is a one-off because the guy has been at the top of the game for over 2 decades.
Why do you hate him so much?
While financially doping, because he's a financial doper.
Yeah, like oil rigs, bodies buried under the desert.
Can you listen to this? A guy just won the league while spending 2 kobo on a guy who lives in the hospital, while Pep literally robs third world countries off of their GDP.
Pep is right now. He's just left the He's left the press conference after the FA Cup, and he's mining another oil rig right now.
Yes.
So, he's helping his Sheikh Daddy do that. But so I'm here to see the
like
Pep downfall. So, I hope they do.
You know, it's funny though. You're going to spend 120 million on a guy called Dorgu, Delap, and Cunha. Do you want to talk about Pep spending money? But you're
Mike. Hang on.
It's a brick for Boychester.
No, I know.
Shout out Cunha, man.
HH, you spend $1 billion on a daycare center, bro. Like I don't.
No. We dumped on Bayern in the final.
No. You spent.
No. Like Drogba, he contorted his neck.
You spent $1 billion. Yeah, no. Boateng pushed him into the goal. Yeah.
We beat Pep in the Champions League
final.
You
dropped $1 billion. Billion on fucking fetuses that life just start to blossom. Your club is a 10-year, 20-year project, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. So
Chelsea under 17.
Again, United, Mike, don't bring that shit up, man. I don't care. Like Cunha, all these fake Brazilians, a dog. What's a Dorgu, bro? I don't know what Dorgu is. Delap for 30 mil from a relegation club. I don't know what's going on with that club. So don't bring that shit up with me. Take it up with somebody else. Take it up with RDS, Yasser, and all these guys, man.
Wise guy, I can't take it out with RDS because the dude has many characters.
Yeah, bro. Like his Los Blancos, his RDS, his Magpies. So I don't even know where he is right now. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it. AK, talk to me. AK, real quick. AK, talk to me. AK.
Can I go after AK? Thanks.
Yeah, man. CHH. As an official loan member to Liverpool Football Club,
where's your title celebration? Change that.
That's for you shamelessly going on from loan. AK, don't do that. Change your AVI.
Change that AVI to a title themed.
I mean, this is HH's reaction when Liverpool won the title. So I think it's valid. But here's the thing, HH. My parent club last won a league title when I was 5 years old.
Wow.
My parent club last won a trophy when I was 7 years old. So, These days like these don't come around often for me, so you have to understand that. And that's why, you know, shout out to Liverpool. You'll never walk alone. Shout out all the great Liverpool legends from the 80s and from the 70s.
Like who? Like who?
Like Kenny Dalglish, Bob Paisley,
Oh,
Bill
Lord.
Shankly.
Oh, speak on it,
AK, why are you laughing as your famous legend?
Shout out to Graham Souness. Shout out to shout out
Damn bloody fool.
AK Graham Souness.
We're shouting out Souness now. That thug.
Now, Souness the manager, Souness the player. Which one?
Neither.
The player, Souness the player. Shout out to him.
Souness the man, Souness the player.
Souness is his own position. Bro. Yes.
Shout out Alan Hansen. Shout out Steven Gerrard. Shout out all those guys, man.
Ian Rush.
Yeah, Ian Rush.
Yeah,
as
John
well.
Kevin Keegan.
Famous Liverpool legends, man. Shout out Gerard Houllier as well. You know, shout out.
R.I.P.
Yes.
So overall, just on the season, Liverpool they're a well-deserved team in terms of winning the league title. I mean, I know you want to have this conversation about is the league that great this season. I'll be honest, that has nothing to do with Liverpool. Blame the bum-ass teams like Arsenal and Chelsea and Man United who decided to not show up and, you know, do nothing this season instead of actually blaming the team that showed up and actually did their job throughout the entire season. So what's your question on the whole Liverpool thing?
Can I ask, what is your parent team?
Marseille.
Oh, see.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
back to Rabio.
No, they're basically prison FC 2.0. Can Liverpool go back to back, KK?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, we already know Pep. You know, the guy has that 500 million. You know, 500 million. Oil rig with the players. You know, we're gonna see City get Florian Wirtz. We're gonna see City get, you know, the next great center back, the next great midfielder. All these like really good players, adding on to what they spent in the summer, in the winter as well. So. I mean, overall, it is possible, but bro, like if Pep buys all the things that he needs, all the players that he needs, I don't see how Pep is not gonna go on one of those 30-game winning streaks or something. So yeah, shout out to him.
Bloody bastard, man.
I hope you know that doesn't happen. But overall, I mean, you talked about the UCL as well, like. I mean, I don't think there should be any bitterness from the UCL. Well, PSG were the better side. You have to accept that. So, like, at the end of the day, you can't be bitter about the UCL unless, you know, if it was like a case where Liverpool totally outplayed PSG and lost on fine margins, and yeah, but PSG were the better side. So, you know, you have to look at that and say there were some pieces missing there. If they get those pieces during the summer, they could win. They could have a chance of winning next season. So,
wait, AK, can you talk about how the Guard of Honor is also on the
yes. Shout out to the Guard of Honor.
KJ, this is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship.
I think the Guard of Honor will.
KJ, thoughts on Liverpool.
I think the Guard of Honor will be very.
Who made it the host?
I think the Guard of Honor will be very. It'll be very.
Okay, hold on. KJ, go for it. KJ, go for it.
So basically, I remember when we were discussing this a few months back. I said if they do win the league, I genuinely think it's going to be like 10 or 12 points. You can go back and check that. And I was sure it was going to happen because I just don't trust Arsenal. I just didn't trust Arsenal's attack. This league has been done since, let's say, between 22 and 25 league games played. This has been over. So it's really just confirming it, right? Slot, I think what he has done is definitely make them better defensively, but he's also made them better in terms of game management. Like Klopp had this sort of approach where it was like gung-ho for 90 minutes and live with the result. I think Slot's much better at game management. He knows when to sort of sit back, when to defend a bit more, when not to sort of go all out attack, as you might say. I think he's had to deal with some things such as, I don't think it's particularly easy to deal with coming to a new club and not know if your three main players are going to be there next season. So I think that the way he's sort of handled that and is still managed to get players who have only recently signed new contracts to sort of maintain that level is quite impressive. Because, you know, sometimes when players know they're leaving, they just don't really care. But I think he's sort of... what he hasn't done is trying to come in and rip it all up. You know what I mean? Like, some managers try and come in and literally rip up the whole scripts and, you know, try and sort of rebuild a team in their own image instantly. But Slot realized that he can't really do that. But he also realized that he could improve on some of the things the Klopp didn't do, like, let's say, use Gravenberch properly, right? And also, like I said, improve them defensively, because I think they've had a very good defensive record. Particularly the first half of the season, they barely conceded, right? And last year, they were very bad last year defensively. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they went behind. How many, like 15, between something like 10 and 15 times last season?
It was a joke. It was like a 10-game run we went behind every time.
Exactly. So, like, Slot has actually improved on what Klopp did. Offensively, obviously not, but defensively, he's made them much better. And sometimes, you know, winning football doesn't have to be one way. Like, the Klopp way was gung-ho and, you know, blow them away. Slot's has been a lot more controlled and a lot more balanced, right? I'd say as far as next season is concerned, FSG have to realize that you really can't sleep in this league, but also he deserves it. Like, that's what I'll say. Like, after you've won a trophy as a manager, especially a major trophy like this, and doing it in such a convincing way, you do deserve, let's say, the most pressing one is probably right back, right? I mean, Liverpool fans can tell me they think Conor Bradley's good enough, but I imagine they'd probably want some investment there. Frimpong might be the outstanding candidate, but defensively he still has quite a few questions, just like what's his name, Trent. I'd say offensively he does. I think it will depend on Nunez if they can shift him. Like, I think they probably can and will shift him. I think even with that they probably need a new winger and a striker. Whether they could get Diaz to extend or sell him, whichever one they prefer.
Are they going back to back, KJ? Are they going back to back?
I would say they wouldn't go back to back, because I genuinely just think that. I think the City next season, I do think that Pep will come back, but I also do think Arteta will finally buy a striker. And like I said, we've said Liverpool are good champions. They're not great champions. So I think great champions are the ones that can go back to back. I don't think they're great champions. I think they're good champions. I do think that next season, you know, it's another season of Van Dijk at 33, 34. He doesn't look like he's fallen off, because let's be honest, he, you know, maintains the same level. And he also did start playing top level when he was a bit older. So that decline might be a bit slower. Same with Salah. But I think to expect Salah to do this again, HH would be far-fetched. Like 30 goals and like 17 assists. I'd bet my life that he's not going to do that again. So you definitely do need to make up for that deficit that might come with Salah's reduced production. So they definitely do need, I would say, some improvements in that area. But I would definitely say that I don't think they will go back to back. I just think going back to back is just so unlikely.
KJ.
Go on, yeah.
How old are you?
25.
Okay. I'm just curious. You say you bet your life. That's a crazy thing to say.
Fair enough. No, but I don't think they will go back to back. I don't think they'll go back.
Garlock is a prophet now, man. Look,
yeah, I don't think they'll go back to back. Yeah.
Mike and Elijah. Before I go, I just want to say, may the 4th be with you, and all Chelsea fans. I'll see you at the Guard of Honor.
Shout to wait. Oh wow.
Thank you. No, HH. Put it back up. Put it back up. HH. As much as everybody laughed at this guy, you know, he did have his moments of foolishness, his moments of clutchness as well. I think this guy can now go in peace. HH, I'm today we are closing the Darwin Núñez offices today.
It's
How
official.
are you sure he's gone? How are you sure he's gone?
So I just wanted to.
Oh yeah, it's official. He's going to Brazil, man. He's going to Brazil.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to your boy G-Twit. Congrats, Mike, Elijah, and if sputed. GTA 6 before Chelsea. So are you saying GTA 6 before Chelsea win a trophy, or GTA 6
the league specifically?
Oh, so we're saying GTA 6 isn't coming out this year then?
So you're winning the league this year then, okay?
No, he said trophy. He said trophy.
He said trophy. He said trophy.
No, I think he said Chelsea number 7. But like you have 6.
Fab confirmed Carlo to Brazil.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, surprise!
We're gonna see Joe Linton play. Let the ball is ball.
What's wrong with Brazil? Like what are you
HH,
thinking?
His lack of ability to create a consistent system is actually quite helpful at international level.
What Brazil don't realize is that he's pretty much coaching like most of the players that are at like Real
It
Madrid.
doesn't matter. Coaching Real Madrid and coaching Brazil in the same thing. Wait, hold on.
They need to unlock Vinny.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. Universe FC treble soon. Galaxy and the Black Hole Chase. Shout out to the very treble one. Patricio, if you or a loved one is a Spurs fan, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Poor expressions is crashing out.
Oh no, I'll go.
Wait,
shout out to Spurs.
Can I just, guys?
Yeah, he's crashing out.
He's not the only positive.
Honestly, though, the way they lost, yeah.
He's the only
See, my thing is that at Tottenham going to scam their way to a trophy.
I wouldn't be shocked.
HH, we need it for the sake of humanity.
Elijah, if that happens, that's
HH, we need it for the sake of humanity.
Do you know tell you some crazy stats?
Guys, you know how humiliating...
Hold on, Mike, they're undisputed. Mike, what are you saying?
Let me just tell you some crazy stats for Spurs in the Premier League. Yeah, they got 19 losses, which is the fourth worst. They have a +6 goal difference. +6 goal difference. How are you 16th and you have a +6 goal difference? Tottenham have scored the same amount of goals as Arsenal, and yet they're way behind.
Their defense needs to be arrested.
But their defense and the defensive tactics are an abomination. They're an abomination. Yet they're still in the semifinal of the Europa League. They got to the semifinal of the Carabao Cup. I don't know how they're gonna. He might fulfill his prophecy and actually win trophy in his second season and then get sacked.
This is why.
Wait a minute. How you?
This is why when anybody wins 1-0 in the league,
but
yeah, it's
no. What I just find weird is these jokers have scored 62 goals and are 16th.
Their manager is a philosophy merchant who can't win anything.
But
they played you guys.
You have to.
Okay. Look this way. The next team that has a positive goal difference are Brentford in 11th. Everyone else around Tottenham have a negative goal difference. I mean, this is.
But guys, we have to take into account like what will we say about Man United if they lose a European final to Tottenham? That's going to be a horrendous final, by the way. United against Tottenham.
I cannot see a European final between Spurs, who are 16th, and Manchester United in 14th. For the good love of football, we cannot allow that to happen. I don't care if you guys want to talk about pronouns and Dash FC or Athletic Club. Those two teams deserve to be in the European final. These two bums, if they get to a European final,
I'm buying a / jersey, bro. I'm buying a /
They will beat Spurs. You'll see.
No.
Spurs is winning. Spurs is winning.
Spurs are winning. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Spurs
Casey, have you actually watched the Pronouns FC?
No, I'm never gonna watch them. That's the thing.
Okay, exactly. So then shut up.
Let's be honest.
You haven't seen them play.
I didn't watch Legia Warsaw. Like, it doesn't mean like. I thought.
Yeah, but Legia Warsaw are no competitors compared to Chelsea.
Being United will be impossible.
Have actually played some good football and have knocked out some good teams in the last couple of years.
I know that they scored like 6 past the Portuguese Serie, but that's.
Let's be honest. The only reason why they are there is because the Europa League has changed. No Champions League team is dropping down there anymore. So the teams you got there in the group stage are still the ones that are there, which are trash, basically.
All right, guys, let's do it, man. I pray that one day we'll be back, because every time I see the Champions League, I always ask, what is missing? What is missing for this competition?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
I'm sorry. Nobody looks at the UCL currently and thinks Cole Palmer would be better in this competition.
Okay, AK, lie to me. Is the Champions League without Chelsea?
HH, I can watch a Champions League and be happy that Pedro Neto is not stinking up my screen. So
No. AK, forget the names. The image of Chelsea and that logo, can it truly be the UCL without Chelsea and what Chelsea brings?
Yes, it can.
With the Champions League, like if you think of the Champions League, is Chelsea even in like the top 10 teams that come to mind?
Yes.
Nope.
Not really. I mean, the
Chelsea
two
are top
Champions League
five.
they've won. The two Champions League they've won have been the most terrorist Champions League we've ever seen.
We look at Real Madrid, Barca, Bayern, AC Milan, Liverpool, Man United, Ajax, Inter.
No, Undisputed, you know that ad they always have, no to racism. That's for Chelsea.
God bless you. Okay. All right, so guys, here's the thing. Am I, and KJ, I know that you'll take this wrong way. Am I the only one who thinks that Arsenal can knock out PSG?
Anybody can knock out anybody.
It's a possibility.
No, not anybody. No. Gatlock, we are Siths here. I'm a Sith. I feel that Arsenal will
that's
beat
why
PSG.
you get things wrong.
I believe Arsenal will beat PSG.
Okay.
So, you also think João Felix is the best footballing brain in the Premier League?
Can I ask you a question? Can I have
hold on. Gatlock, that comes to you. So Gatlock, PSG, Arsenal. What are you saying? What are you feeling?
First leg is in Emirates, right?
Si, senor.
Arsenal can win. They should win. Maybe like 2-1 or something.
They better win at home. Well, we're all assuming they'll win at home. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can see, especially since they've had a week to rest, that should help them. Although PSG played on Friday.
See, for me, that's the thing. That whole we have more to rest doesn't always help. Sometimes it's helpful to have match sharpness.
Yeah, true.
True.
It doesn't. And that's another thing, because let's be honest, Arsenal's last competitive game, if we're being honest, was Real Madrid.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
They've not cared about this.
No. It's been vibes. It's been vibes.
And you see, the game I'm actually more interested in is the second one, because of the recent form of the other one.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So
game, I think Arsenal win. At Emirates, at least.
So you think Arsenal win at Emirates, but you think PSG win at the tie?
I believe so. Yeah.
And why is it? Because
I'll be surprised if Arsenal win the tie, but honestly, I'm still rooting for PSG, because honestly, I want PSG and Barca in the final. No disrespect to the other two. I just want to see those two attack. So,
KJ, PSG, Arsenal, talk to me.
I'm gonna try and have a measured approach to this.
Wait, hold on. Before this guy talks, HH, bro, you know Napoli are playing right now, right? And guess who scored 2 goals?
Lord,
It
was Scott or Rom. Scott or Elijah's countryman.
Shout out Mr. Mixos.
No, it was Scott. It was Scott.
It is Maxos on 10 goals.
When I say this a fake league, man don't want to listen. That's fine.
Chelsea was right about Serie A.
I've been telling you guys for like 4 years now.
You see, whenever I say Serie A, HH wants to debate, but now he has to allow it.
Nah, if Inter doesn't take, we want a Serie A.
Look, hold up. We'll get there, because I'm telling you right now that, because I want to just say what I want to say about Inter, because if Inter don't win this UCL, we may have to induct an entire league. But hold on, KJ, talk to me.
Last year was the year for them to win it. They were much better last year than they are this year.
KJ, PSG, talk to me. So give me an approach to this.
Yeah, a measured approach. Analysis. Arsenal was the worst matchup for them, genuinely, right?
Yep.
In the sense that Enrique has this way of playing football that's very
pass.
And it's also very rigid. There's not a lot of room for sort of maneuvering, right? Sorry, changing much, right? It's play the way we play, and they have to deal with it. Right?
And Arsenal defensive and can counter.
Precisely. I saw a stat from Get France Football a few days ago. PSG have conceded 38% of their goals from set pieces this season, right? That is where Arsenal probably can and will hurt them because of their lack of size, right? Especially in midfield, I'd say.
But they don't have Gabriel though, who is key for set pieces.
I can say they can. The thing is, PSG. You do have players that can unlock a defense, right? Players like Doué and Dembele, and Dembele has to fix up, I'll be honest.
Doué
and Kvicha are very good at beating them, man. Like they're very good one-on-one. That's one thing that Madrid sort of have good one-on-one players, but fail to do enough against Arsenal, right? If you go against them one-on-one, right? But you also, in my opinion, just play your game. I think that PSG's attack can overwhelm Arsenal's. But as good as they are defensively,
overwhelm is a strong word. I think I know. They have individuals to unlock them. I think, basically, put it this way: this is going to be a very close game.
Yeah, over 2 legs.
Over 2 legs, very close.
If it's over like two, if the gap is over two goals in terms of whatever.
No. I think it's going to be like 8 goal or something. It'll be like a 3-2, 4-3, 5-4. It's going to be like 8 goal in it now. The other tie is a bit tricky.
That's fair. I'd say yeah, I'd still say PSG are slight favourites just because I don't trust Arsenal's attack. But also, the fact of the matter is, Arsenal are a team that if you can stop them offensively, right? If you can stop sort of Marino playing, right? Saka, I think is, I'm going to say unguardable, but he is very hard to stop one-on-one, right? The fullbacks of PSG need to be very careful up against him, right? Martinelli,
because he'll go up against Nuno Mendes, isn't it?
Yeah, Nuno Mendes, and Mendes pushes very high up. Now, he does have recovery pace, but what he has to do is improve his awareness. If you go back to that first game against Villa, right? Villa's goal came off Mendes having terrible awareness. He didn't realize that there was a Villa player behind him, and he tried to clear the ball, and he didn't realize it, and essentially that's how Villa countered and scored, right? Defensively, you can still ask questions about them, at fullback specifically. Centre-back as well. What they did against Villa, they can't have that naivety again. Where they were like 3-2 goals up in the tie, and they tried to start playing balls across the box and all that stuff. Because Arsenal have better attackers than, on the wings at least, Arsenal have better attackers than. Arsenal have a better attacker in Saka than anyone the Villa had, right? And Saka is quite a clinical player, and he's a big game player. So that taking those kind of risks against them, I don't think is a smart thing to do. Now, where this game is probably going to be lost or won is midfield, right? And we know that PSG's. Here's the thing. Fabian Ruiz.
Here's the thing. Do Arsenal need to win the midfield battle? I think. Let's be real. Arsenal ain't going to even begin to compete with that midfield. PSG are going to win the midfield battle. I think.
No.
I think the key thing for PSG is not really the midfield. Is those individuals. Can you create something imaginative when it needs to be? And that's the key thing. You're going to control possession. That's the key.
I understand that point. I'd say this. We've seen over against Villa and against Liverpool. Let's say against Liverpool specifically, they can create chances. Whether they can finish them is the biggest problem, right? They should not go into that game playing Barcola because he's just sort of fallen off a cliff the last few months.
Wait, hold on. Who is Barcola? It's Barcode.
Okay, Barcode, right? Yeah. Barcode should not be starting this game because the last few weeks, I don't know what's happened to him. And against Liverpool, he wasn't good. Like I said, Dembuz as well needs to fix up. AJ, Fabian Ruiz has to have possibly one of the best games of his career in this game because physically, right? PSG's midfielders, if they can't get the ball, the physical battle is going to be lost. I genuinely think that Fabian Ruiz is probably the key to this because he's the only man. He's the only player with a bit of size in that PSG.
People are mentioning in the streets. There's no Partey.
Okay, that does help PSG at least.
That's a big loss.
That does help them, but at the same time, we've seen that Rice in the final third. Like if they can beat that PSG press, Rice in the final third can be a very sort of devastating player, right? Let's just say passing wise, definitely not shots because it was 2 set pieces, right? But especially in a passing sense, right? Fabian Ruiz has to have one of the best games of his career because physically, those Arsenal midfielders, even if it's Rice and whoever it is, right? Rice and Partey in the second leg particularly, they can overwhelm PSG. I think PSG still should think that they can beat Arsenal just because I think the offensive power, but also Donnarumma sort of improved, I guess you can say that apart from that first leg against Liverpool, he shouldn't have conceded that goal. He was very good in that second leg against what's his name? Against Villa, right? What they should try and do is prevent conceding set pieces, because that's going to be their biggest Achilles heel, right? If they concede set pieces, we know that they're not good at defending set pieces, and Arsenal are exceptional at scoring set pieces for the most part, right? So that's in the midfield battle and set pieces is where PSG win or lose this game.
So
go on.
Do Arsenal need a 2-goal deficit going into the second leg, or they just need to win the game?
100%. Yeah, 100%. I don't think the 1 goal was enough, and I feel like playing against that Paris crowd. I mean, PSG have had some bad nights in the Parc des Princes, but I feel like they feel like this year.
It's set in Lukaku and it's set in Rashi. So
no, I know that's a bad night, but I think that they feel like this is their year. I think they feel like this is their year. Like I don't know. There's no superstars. There's no.
If you're PSG and you get to the final, you're very confident against anybody.
Yeah, I think so. I think Barca would be a bad matchup for them. I think Inter they'll probably Barca would be a better matchup for them than Inter. Yes. But Arsenal is. I'm saying this. Arsenal is a bigger test for PSG than Inter or Barca, in my opinion. Like genuinely, in terms of the style of play, you have to find a way to
what was this called? AK, talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, PSG Arsenal.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be PSG.
Wait, Mike.
Overall, on the tie, I think it's gonna be PSG, but I think Arsenal win the first game at the Emirates. I think just the amount of I think it's gonna be like a 2-1 Arsenal on Tuesday. I think I expect Bukayo Saka to get a goal, probably, and probably someone like Marino, I'd say, get a second. I think PSG will win 2-0 at the Parc des Princes, but at the Emirates, I think it will be 2-1. I don't see PSG. PSG, they've not been playing good in the league the last couple of games. And I think there might be that sort of, lull in their play. I expect Arsenal to win, but I think in the second leg with the home support, I think PSG.
So why do you think PSG are going to win the tie? Just because they have the better players?
Yes. I think they have the better midfield and the better attack, and I think the way they play in terms of controlling the midfield is much more conducive to break down a low block than the way, for example, Real Madrid played. Like Real Madrid have attackers who are very good, but then the midfield doesn't control games, so there's no point of doing all of that. PSG have a midfield that can control games whilst having very fast attackers who are very good. So I think they're a better place to beat the low block that Arsenal will provide than Real Madrid, who they played last leg.
Samantha, talk to me. Arsenal, PSG.
I think Arsenal has no chance at it. I think PSG is gonna beat them.
No chance?
No chance in the hell. Hell no. No way whatsoever at it. They're gonna it's gonna be beat down. I think 3-1 for the first leg and 2-1 for the second leg. They're gonna
wait. You say PSG are going to beat Arsenal twice?
Yeah.
Samasi, why do you like to always analyze with hate? Like sometimes just analyze with love.
Stupid.
Hey, look, let's right now. PSG are not beating Arsenal twice. That's not happening.
Samasi, do they get no credit for scoring 5 goals against Madrid and conceding 1?
Hell no. Have you seen the Madrid thing? They're bad. They're bad at it.
No, I can almost guarantee that it's not going to be a beat.
All the disrespect to us, Arsenal. All the disrespect to Arsenal for me. There's no chance in hell they're winning it. It's just 0. If Arsenal
and then watch Arsenal drop a 4-piece on Tuesday.
They're gonna buckle. If Arsenal are under pressure, they crumble.
Samasi, I swear to you, if Arsenal goes to the final.
Yeah,
I don't want you anywhere near the hangouts, bro.
We're holding you personally responsible.
They will not. Trust me, they will not.
The same way that I trusted you about United cooking this season. That same way.
You said second. You said top 4. So don't.
That's one wrong prediction.
They might win the Europa, man. No.
I have never been wrong about Arsenal.
Wait, hold on. What's called? Elijah, talk to me. Arsenal PSG, Elijah.
What did we do is gonna do 2 goals. At least 2 goals.
You have an agenda with Due.
And Due is probably going to be sent off and drop a disaster class. Elijah, talk to me.
Why are we even talking about this, bro? We already know what's going to happen.
Elijah, what is going to happen?
Elijah, you got the script?
Oh, what, please? Oh, please. Oh, Elijah, please share the script. What is going to happen, Nostradamus?
H. Hold on. H. You're going to have to go into hiding.
That's the full lie. Nah, don't
You're
jinx it.
gonna have to go into
Elijah,
hiding.
you're
I'm
so
telling
wrong.
you. HH, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to go into hiding. You're gonna have to book your tickets to Miami now. Don't wait for the
Have
World
up, you
Cup
fucking bum. Next
Hey,
and 5. Next and 5. Fuck all of you.
Oh my days! I just saw it. 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 I just saw it.
Yes.
Lord.
HH, you're gonna. Oh my goodness. Oh, HH, you're
Packers,
gonna have to.
Oh, damn
You're
it.
gonna have to go into hiding. I'm sorry.
Damn, the Piston, bro. Cunningham, Cade, bro.
KJ, mute. This is football. Okay. So Elijah, why are Arsenal going to beat PSG? Talk to me. Explain to me in football
I don't
terms.
know. I wouldn't say necessarily. I'm looking at it like this. Arsenal has been very stoutly defensively in the championship.
Yes.
I think OG put it in there. I think that was a very good stat that they've only conceded 7 goals in the entirety of the competition so far, which is absolutely impressive.
Shout out to Frank.
My thing is, I really wonder if that attacking front, which even though they have a central defensive midfielder as a 9, can take it up a notch. Can you take it up a notch? Madrid was cool. Madrid was impressive. Madrid is respectable. But can you now take it up an extra step? Because this is now the gateway to possibly the biggest trophy in your club's history. Can you take the opportunity? Like, the opportunity's there. But I really wonder if Arsenal can snatch the opportunity. This is not really more about football, more so of a mentality thing.
No, because I think Arsenal now know that this is their season.
They have to believe
this is their season. No, but Elijah, I think it works both ways. Yes, PSG have already won the league. Yes, they're still winning the French Cup, but PSG like, bro, this is what we've been working towards since we signed Ibrahimovic. And they will want nothing more if we are the guys that's won the Champions League, not Messi, not Neymar, not Mbappe, not Ibrahimovic, not Cavani. So I think there's a desire from both guys, for Arsenal in terms of this is our season, and for PSG of this is what we've been working towards to win as the first UCL.
Could you say the same thing for Arsenal as well, though? Like, this is our chance. Like, we could be the guys that win the UCL. Not Henry, not Bergkamp, those other guys. Like,
No. Look, see. Once, yes, we were clan them and they're bad and everything. But once you beat the defending champions in that manner, you have to try and say, okay, let's now try and do something. And so I think for Arsenal, I think it's a combo of this is our season, and bro, we can be the guys that win Arsenal the very first Champions League. So I think that desire of the very first, I think both Arsenal and PSG are salivating.
Because personally, my thing with Arsenal is like, if they don't win this, number one. That's crazy.
It's let me cook on that stream if Arsenal.
It's gonna be disgusting. If Arsenal does not win that trophy, where do they go from there? Do they sack? Does Arteta get sacked? Because up to a certain point, the guy's been there.
Let's say, Elijah, this is what I said on the previous topic is that if they don't win it, I think he should be sacked. 3 runners up and still trophy should be sacked. But once Arsenal beats Real Madrid, I think he bought himself an extra year. Depending on what happened, I think he bought himself an extra year. But I do feel that even if it's a tall order and it's going to be difficult, because even if they beat PSG, Barca or Inter in France is going to be hard. You have to win it.
Inter is nothing. They'll beat Inter. Barca.
I get that. As much as we've been clowning on Inter, though, I mean, I won't say clowning, but like the Inter slip-ups recently.
We'll get it.
I'm still not doubting Inter, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me get some quick. So shout out to Kevin Zero. Hangout during its Serie title race. Hashtag.
Shout out English talent.
What's that photo, bro?
Shout out to ads. They're building and starting for me.
Have a
bro. Seriously, this McSauce storyline is insane, bro.
I have a question.
Wait, Casey.
So, is this McTominay season better than the best Zidane season for Juve.
Oh yeah, skip.
Shout out to Kelvin
Yeah.
020.
Yeah.
McTominay surpasses Maradonas without drugs. Hashtag gid.
Cocaine doesn't count. Cocaine doesn't count.
Shout
Yes,
out
it does.
Maradona ass, man.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Casey, is the mic okay there? Casey?
Eche, what were we saying about Conte if he wins 3 league titles with 3 different teams?
Nothing. He needs a hair transplant.
We're not saying.
Look what he's talking.
Yeah, transplant is crazy.
So I'll come to Casey.
Hold on.
But
guess which club that Conte failed to win a trophy in?
Oh, the one that no one ever wins a trophy in.
Yes, the one that's freaking close.
Exactly.
Okay, what's it called? Casey.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Do you like spaghetti bolognese?
No, not my favorite type. No.
Do you like a Milano pizza?
Of course, yeah, 100%. Actually, Napoli is better.
So my thing though is the team you're playing on Wednesday got dunked on by spaghetti bolognese and got bent over and redacted by Milano Pizzeria.
Okay. Casey in that, by the way, he's out.
No, there's something that's peculiar about those 3 results.
How about this?
Wait, hold on. What's the third? Oh, sorry. Oh, Roman Warriors as well. Shouts to the Roman Warriors.
Yeah, they just lost.
Do you know what is curious about those 3 results?
Yesterday.
Nil.
Oh, they didn't score goals in any game?
They didn't score a goal.
Oh my God.
Lautaro thinks he's playing against Panama, bro. Leave him.
Hold on.
Footwork. It's non-existent.
Casey, I'll be real. Casey, I'll be real with you. That's my insert prediction, and confidence is looking sketchy.
Bro,
all
your predictions.
You want to know something?
Because Casey, this slide is crazy. Yo.
All your predictions are sketchy. You don't know ball, man.
Hey, Chet, you want to know something crazy? They lost back-to-back at their crib, by the way. They lost
It's over.
back-to-back.
It's over.
Like,
All this talk about, they play 3-5-2, they play different formation.
Look, hold up, AK. At the end of the day,
I got scammed.
No. Where'd you get that one from?
How do you fight?
Your eye test scammed you, bro. Your eye test scammed you.
Casey, talk to me. Are you like, come on? You have to be confident for Wednesday, bro.
With this team, I'm never confident. But hey, but
Casey.
No, but there's a simple reason for that. Champions League is a completely different competition. Like I don't know, bro, we have been watching football for I've been watching it for 20 years, and you have been watching it for 200 years. You should know it by now.
Damn.
Havo, listen.
Personally, I wouldn't have that. Personally,
I'm
it doesn't matter like how you're doing in your league, how you're doing in your cups. Like Champions League, like it.
Casey, 3 L's in a row. 3 L's in a row.
Doesn't matter.
Rams out.
that could motivate them more.
And the Thuram is out.
No, but Cage's point, bro.
And Pavard is potentially out.
Now for them, like this probably is the only trophy they can get, the Champions League. So, bro, they're gonna go all in. Like I think there are like a few positives for our side. I think the cumulative age of their backline is 200 years. And from the games I've been watching, they look a bit tired though.
They have no squad depth.
I mean, but you did play 2 hours plus on Saturday, so
yeah, but we get extra day. Yeah. So that's something that's going in our favor, and I think like the battle is going to be in the midfield. Like it's going to be Pedri versus Barella. Like that's where the game is going to be decided, in my opinion.
Okay, so it's going to be Lautaro and Taremi up front then.
Yes, and that helps us because
Taremi is ass.
Oh yeah,
and also he does have the speed and pace.
Yes.
See, because remember, Thuram's pace against the offside trap, that's tricky. If it's now you remove that
Thuram
pace.
has pace.
Thuram is quick. He's just tall.
Wait, hold on. Who is quicker, Thuram or Mehdi Taremi?
They're both slow.
AK, stop it. AK, stop it. Thuram. Look, Thuram is not. Look, hold up. In a vacuum, Thuram is not fast.
Because he's black. That's why he's black.
You know, 40-year-old Pepe. 40-year-old Pepe was holding an offside trap in the Euros. And
HH is racially profiling. Can we just accept it?
I'll let you.
Is that a color thing?
I'm not going to lie.
He's
As these
6'4"
people are
with long
talking,
strides. That's why you're
as these
saying
people are
he's
talking, I'm just
quick.
looking at you, sauce, bro. I'm looking at you, sauce, bro.
Casey.
Listen,
No,
like I
not
think
yet.
like Pedri, I
Man,
hope he puts
Kelele
up.
was on a 50. Hey, you know the man.
I'm going to send this section to
Oh,
Daniel.
one, I'm looking at WhatsApp. Okay, never mind.
Elijah.
So Elijah, do you want to translate for the rest of us, Elijah?
Yeah. Okay. It's
Doesn't
okay. I
he
got
know
another
his
by
mom?
interview this week, so.
Somebody call him. Somebody call him.
You're China now. You're China now.
Elijah, you're gonna have to translate that for us and everything, Elijah and everything. So Casey, talk to me, Casey.
Oh yeah, but so I think the battle is going to be a bit like Pedri and Barella. That's going to be the main battle, and I think who is the left back again? I forgot his name.
DiMarco.
Oh my god. Oh wait, no, DeMarco's pretty good.
Yamal needs to like destroy him. Like I'm not even kidding. Like
So you're saying so you don't fear dumb French fries or Damian?
It could be.
Say his name
dumb
properly,
fries,
man.
no.
Say his name properly, man. Be respectful.
I actually fear that side because you saw Gerard Martin, man. Like you understand like why I say that this guy is gonna be the end of us. Now,
look, to be fair, Gerard Martin. I mean,
he was alright.
He kept Officer Rakesh in check, but like that's not hard.
I'm sorry. Who
Shout
was
out
it
Officer
playing with?
Rajesh Gupta, man.
Okay, wait, hold on. Zombies, talk to me.
Yeah.
Are you going to dunk on?
I just need to add one more thing.
Yes.
What scares me most from the Inter is actually their set pieces, bro. Because we have been horrible on set pieces.
Oh my god, these bastards are good at setting.
Yeah, they push, they do every horrible thing possible in the box, bro. They're like us.
Bro, seriously, Casey, you are using every trick in the book to get this trouble, bro. No, I know. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Wait, actually, no, hold on, Casey. You're using every trick not only to get a treble, but to try and scam away for those Knicks to get a championship. Casey, I see you.
Okay.
Casey, I see you. I see what you're doing, Casey. And also, Casey, right now, Casey, if Barca win a treble and those Knicks win a championship, Casey, I'm hiring you to help me get a few things.
No, but I said like we are the favorites against Inter Milan, so I don't think like what you're talking about. Like,
Casey, if Barca win a treble and Knicks win the championship, I'm going to need you for the Super Eagles next summer.
If you win the championship, bro, you're not going to see me for like at least 2 or 3 months.
Okay,
hold on. We need you to help Poch. We need you to help Poch.
Elijah, you need to translate what you had on your phone call.
Oh no, I was talking. Sorry, guys. My mother had called, and I had to go straight into speaking Lingala. I'm so sorry. My mother had called me to check on me. So.
Shut up, okay, zombie.
But she had heard what happened. She had heard that we won the league, so she was.
Hey, shout Elijah's mama. Zombies.
Shout out to the mothers out there.
And the baby mamas. Zombies.
My
mother would.
Wait, you want to explain something?
Yeah.
Hey, baby mama still.
We already know you got 2 kids and a
Look,
mortgage,
put
man.
some respect. Put some respect.
Zombies.
We already know you got 2 kids and a mortgage.
Zombies. Shout out to Dre Michelle. Zombies.
Put some respect on the good analyst of oil.
2 kids hiding in the basement.
He's got 2 kids and a mortgage, man. It's fine. We know.
Zombies, can you start talking, zombies, please?
I mean,
How old are you really? Like 38?
All right, I got you.
You don't know when he was born. He doesn't know
Times 2.
Look, I believe we can beat Inter because if looking back at Inter's matches, look, they lost back-to-back at the crib, and then also too, you gotta look at the game in the second leg against Bayern. Notice how Bayern was making all those chances to create. So basically, because at first before this, I'm like, yeah, Inter finna fuck us up because depending on the defense. I mean, I'm being honest with you because they're like solidly defense, but you can't lie though. Like moments like this, moments like in their matches where they lost, they did have bozo moments. To be honest, with you. So I mean, that kind of gave me like a little hope. Like maybe we can do this. Like if we somehow create more chances, because the one thing I will say about Barca that I did say yesterday is that Notice how in a game we always come up with ways to score.
Always find a way.
That's a dangerous mindset, and we need that. Now, due to the fact that we don't have Lewandowski and Balde, it is gonna be somewhat tricky. And as far as the
Zombies,
midfield,
Balde is probably gonna be back. Balde is probably gonna be back.
Wait, he's going to be back for Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, he's probably gonna be back.
okay, so if we do get Balde back, then that's good. But striker wise, though, because see, here's the thing, I would see because I'm pretty sure Ferran's gonna start, but see, he's good as a substitute though. That's the thing.
Shark mentality.
Well, come on, bro. If it smells blood.
Facts. Gotta give you that because he did smell blood yesterday, and look what he got. So, but the midfield though, if I'm Pedri, I have to like legit slow the game down, like make it.
So who's your money on, Pedri or Barbarella? Show down in the midfield.
Pedri, man, I gotta believe in my team. I gotta believe in the team. But I would say first leg we would have to do a 2 to 3 goal deficit. So I would say we would have to score like at least 3 goals, and then in the second leg it's gonna be real tricky since it's at Inter's crib. So I don't know. I guess we would have to find that out when they play, because, and shout out to KC for saying this too, you know, the Champions League is way different in terms to the league. So it's like, you know, you really don't know what's gonna happen, who's gonna score, you know, unless you watch. So, but all I have to say is, you know, I believe in Barcelona that we can do it.
All right, let me quickly hit a dub. Shout out to Patricio.
Can I quickly say
Oh yeah, so Mbappe free kick account dead. Next is Half's narrative that Chelsea is the biggest club in London. I see Arsenal.
Making the final, not winning it. They said making the final, not winning.
KJ. If Arsenal make the final, it's too close. It's too close.
There is no world in which you guys beat Barcelona.
KJ, why are you talking like this? KJ, do you know how the reverse jinx works? KJ, are you aware of the reverse jinx? KJ, do you realize the world we could live in if Arsenal are Champions League winners? Do you realize?
I don't want to be alive in such a world. Okay?
Yo, relax.
They're not. They're not beating Barcelona in the Champions League final. Like, be serious right now. That's not happening.
KJ, I'm taking no chances, bro. KJ, I'm taking no chances.
You know, KJ, hold on. You remind me of a lad in this hangout once before where he said that if Arsenal finish above Chelsea, that he will leave. And his name is, he's probably in heaven.
He's in heaven, man. He's in heaven.
Shout out to Eric. Insta, please. Barca's will have you for dessert.
Yeah, relax, guys.
Can you drop the brick for that? Why did he put a space between this?
Know what dessert is? I don't know what the dessert is.
No, he probably sent it from iPhone, man. Like this is breaking up recently. I don't know why. Like,
Shout out to iPhone.
Really?
Shout out to Football Genius. 4-0 coming. If Martin starts.
I mean, no.
Casey, is the iPhone to blame for that? Casey?
No.
4-0 Diamond. 4-0 Diamond. Is it 4-0 Diamond?
How do you know that is not Spanish name?
It's trust me. Smash, you wanted to speak on this, and I'll come to 87.
I'm disgusted that Barca is gonna win the treble at
Who said what? Samasi, relax.
Auntie, when are you not disgusted, please?
I'm truly disgusted by that. If it comes for the oh my god.
Samasi, there's too much hatred here. So Samasi, be
about something. Also, Samasi, you have to you haven't given props to a company like he won you the league.
Yeah, you really have.
I'm gonna give you props.
Interesting. Samasi, don't do that. It was about the league. Wait, and also, guys, do you know Hurricane is not going to be there once they win the league? He said that he'll still celebrate. Wait, but bro, how could he be so cautious when you finally win a trophy? You're not even going to be on the pitch. You got suspended for it.
Maybe Leipzig will beat them.
You're lying. He's suspended.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
But he's still allowed in the stadium.
Yellow card accumulation.
No.
Wait, how did he get suspended?
But Gatland, think about it. For your very
know.
first trophy, you somehow got suspended for
Hey,
that game to clinch your.
That's a very
Come on.
great
Hey, I'm not. Hey, HH, I'm
Yeah,
not
it's-
gonna lie. We probably
That's a Kane moment right there. That's a very Harry Kane
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, HH, we probably need to have a thing to where it's Harry Kane like just pure bad luck. Because how you get suspended and not show up and not be there for the trophy that you win?
No, you know what someone said. You know what someone said, right? That Harry Kane is like he's so allergic to cups that the first trophy he's winning is a shield, not a cup, because Bundesliga is a shield.
Yes, like brick and flat.
You will burn. Someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well in it. But I didn't. I was not the one that.
Oh no! After that clip, we just need. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, that's cool in an English accent, man. That's cool.
He was for yellows, and that idiot that idiot complained about the yellow, and he deserved it. Actually, he deserved that yellow. He's an idiot. I need Harry Kane out of my club. I need to be stopped.
You went back to Bayern.
Samasi, this is not a ban, right?
Samasi went back to Bayern.
Hold on.
When did Samasi go back to
me
Bayern?
spotting, man? 87. Talk to me. Inter. Wednesday. How you feeling?
Yeah, I know us Barca fans should be confident, but at the same time, though, it's the Champions League. You can never write a team off. And you know what's interesting? The last time we played against Inter, do you remember the 2023 season?
Wait, is that when Piqué was directing traffic?
Yeah. So Inter had lost at home to Roma, and in the following game they beat Barcelona. So I'm just saying is that I do not want that to happen.
No. Wait, hold on. 87. This is true, but they are coming into this game off the back of 3 L's, and this Barca team is way more impressive than that team from before. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously, but I'm just saying is that football isn't as so simple that it's that straightforward. But yeah, I mean, for Barca, as I said, we need to win the first leg by a big margin because I'm not sure if we have the capability of going to San Siro and getting a win.
So hold on. When Roma lost yesterday, were they at home or away when they lost to Roma?
They were at
home. It was in Rome. That's why it was today. I think it was today.
They were. No. Sorry. No, Inter at home.
Yeah, they were home. They lost.
No, but why did they?
Oh yeah, sorry. It was today. Yeah, it was today. Yeah, today.
No, but why did
winning home and away, man? Seriously.
So, for Barca, as I said, man, because the thing with Barca is that's always let us down is the finishing. We're just not clinical with the chances. I think that's.
But 87. I know you can smell that trouble. Ignore Casey. Casey just using white magic reverse jinx. 87. I know you. So 87. Can you smell that trouble?
Well, all I'll just say is that I'm saying one game at a time.
Almost there.
But I will say though, this is probably the best chance we have to trouble for a while. So I will say that.
Hey, look, HH, can I say this real quick?
Okay, so zombies, real quick. Go for it. Zombies.
Hey, look, we can smell the trouble all we want. It's all about getting the trouble at the end of the day. That's the thing. So
They're gonna market here. They're gonna win the treble.
I don't know whether that's genuine or a reverse jinx.
Hold on. Messi just said he hates Barcelona and doesn't want them to win a treble.
It's a reverse jinx.
Her emotion is all over the place. Is that time?
Wait, hold up. Adaj. Now, I'll let you go for the Liverpool thing, but first of all, speak on
Hands Flick agenda. They're gonna win the treble.
Yeah.
Inter against Barca.
When is Lewandowski coming back? Is he gonna be fit?
No.
He's out for both games?
They have to rely on the shark.
No. For the second leg, he might be fit.
Yes. Second leg will be there. First leg, no.
Okay. Yeah. So I saw some Barca fans saying Ferran's an upgrade on Lewandowski because he presses better. But I'm like, Ferran, he's in on good form, but pressing doesn't win you UCL semis. So I still give the edge to Barca because of course their attack is great. Pedri's doing his thing in midfield, and I think we're gonna get some special moments from Lamine Yamal and over 2 legs. Plus Inter, they've dropped off completely in the last month.
So you're saying like an easy routine Barca?
Oh no, it won't be easy, but I think Barca will just get over the line in the 2 legs, over the 2 legs. Yeah.
All right, so speak. Hold on. Speak.
Can I speak on it?
Okay, KJ, okay, hold on. Wait. What's it called? Casey, make your points very briefly. KJ, speak on it, and I want to come back to Adash so I can talk on his Liverpool thing.
Donche is still a fat fuck. On the Barca treble thing. Why are you doing this? What did I ever do to you? Why are you trying to jinx it?
No, because your reverse jinx is annoying me. That's why.
No, I'm not reversing. I'm just no.
No. Okay, case because if you win the treble, this reverse jinx would be successful, and now annoy me because I'm the reverse jinx chief. So I'm pissed off.
I'm saying we are the favorites against Inter Milan. Like, how is it reverse jinx?
Sure. KJ, talk to me.
I need your man to be serious. Boss is winning home and away, and they're probably going to win the Champions League.
Okay, hold on.
Like, this is not like this.
Bullshit. Home and
You
away.
can't beat Bologna and freaking 9th or 10th.
They're saving themselves for the UCL. They're saving themselves for the UCL.
AJ, you know what it is? I just said this earlier, right? Inter last year would have been knocked hands on to win a treble, in my opinion, because they lost one game in Serie the whole season. I think they got plus 90 points. Last season, Inter probably would have been a favorite to win the league, the treble. This year, no, they don't have the squad depth. From what I read about sort of from Inter fans, it's like Inzaghi's squeezing every single drop out of this team. Like, they don't have the depth for it. They have a bunch of 30+ old players like freaking Mkhitaryan and stuff like that. Bro, if Pedri and Yamal come up against
35, not 30 plus.
Exactly,
35
like centre backs like a Serbian stuff like that. Like, be serious right now. Like they're not like no. This is like you man are laughing. Boss are gonna beat them home and away. They are no match for them.
I mean,
are not winning.
Bro, this elderly abuse is crazy. Bro.
No, they're not.
No. What is Juventus nickname? What's Juventus nickname?
The old lady.
Your mates have Los Blancos, and you're calling yourself the old lady.
The old lady. Like, be serious, man. Like, I think
you guys need help.
They're faltering at a bad time, personally, right? They're faltering at a bad time, and which basically shows I think most of the season was a.
So basically, you're saying that Barca winning home and away. I have
yes, they're beating them home and away. Like this thing about away, like what's his name? Like San Siro, Giuseppe Meazza, what they call it, is such a fortress. Like, come on, like they just lost to Roma and they lost to mid-table Milan.
Wait. Which other big club? Which other big club shares that stadium?
Like, honestly, man, Serie A is not. It's not a real league in 20.
I'm going to throw 3 out of this hand.
Let's be honest. San
Siro is the only bunk
we're not here to be honest. We're here to be respectful. Okay, so
San Siro is the only bunk bed stadium I've ever seen.
Yeah, but that's because of
Wait, what? Bunk bed stadium, bro.
That's a yellow. That's a yellow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
I don't care whether he's right or wrong. That's a yellow, bro.
That is insane. But yeah, okay. AJ, I think we are just over. You are overrating this Inter team, right? I don't know quite what you see in them, right? They've got Lautaro Martinez up front, and you're expecting that guy to win your Champions League and club football. The guy with 12 league goals this season. Like, no, like Bayern took them to the edge.
Do you know what would be so funny?
Bayern took them to the edge with 47 injuries.
Okay, KJ, please, be the first into this hangout if Inter after the second leg are through.
Because
KJ, you will be the first.
You know I don't talk.
Nah, man. After you said that Real Madrid wouldn't do a remontada, I can't.
No, bro. If the final is Inter versus if it's Inter versus Arsenal, man, like I'm kind of scared for you.
What's his name? AK, I'm 2 for 1 right now. I said Madrid will win, but I also said PSG will beat Liverpool and PSG will beat Villa. And that guy was saved right there.
That's true.
I'm 2 for 1 right now.
The only way Barca lose is if they pull what they did last year with the red card.
True. And that's still possible, bro.
What do you see in Inter that's gonna be the convincing you?
KJ,
they play 3-5-2. They play 2 strikers.
Be honest. What is it?
Old-fashioned. That's what he sees.
AK, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. AK, that's messed up. Don't you dare make my voice sound like that. I do not sound like that.
They're all overrated.
6, 7, 8.
Wait, hold up. So, Dash, speak real quicker on the Liverpool before we go back to this Liverpool.
Oh yeah, thanks for letting me speak on Liverpool.
Yes, sir.
Number 20.
Congrats.
I wish I could have had this moment with my dad because he got me into Liverpool since I was a kid, and he started having health issues like around the time we won our last title. So he didn't get to see him win the Premier League. But it was great to see them do it with, in front of the fans, and Mo Salah, Van Dijk, they're solidified, man. Yeah, people were saying COVID title last time, even though Trent solidified.
COVID. Okay. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't listen to those idiots. That's UCL in 2021 still counts. It still counts. So don't give me any crap about
UCL, but
UCL.
it's UCL at the end of the day.
I can't lie. That was good UCL.
Honestly, Manchester City the next season after 2020, that was a COVID title because 80% of the league was behind closed doors. Liverpool had it wrapped up in 1920, like way before lockdown.
Yeah.
But so I'm not a big drinker, but I got my little pink Moscato. Some Cayman Jack margaritas.
Wait. I'm sorry. Adaj, you did not just bring up a bottle of wine and this guy brought up water.
HH is being responsible.
You know you're on the yellow.
No more drinking and no more OnlyFans in 2025. So
HH can't stop.
Have you seen Rachel's pics lately?
That's the downfall of man. HH. That's the downfall of man.
Hey, Adaj. Compare Rachel to Gabby. There's a big difference. I can grab onto something with Rachel. I can't grab onto anything with Gabby. Semassi, I'm sorry.
Zuniga is a crazy last name for what she was doing.
Adaj.
Watch that shit chat. Watch that shit have a Spanish start.
PhD in Gooning.
You did tap, Dash.
Okay.
Like, read the room. That's
wait. We're gonna revamp this summer and then come back even stronger because we gotta get number 7 of the UCL too.
Who do you think you should get a right back? Who do you think you should get a right back?
Oh, right back market is kind of tough. Like, cause I think we need a new left back definitely even more because Robertson and Simicast ain't it. So I would get Kirk as for left back. Because I don't think Anthony Robinson is that good technically, even though he's a great athlete. And it'd be cool to see an American on Liverpool. But right back, I don't even know because I gotta get back to you on that one.
You don't want Frimpong?
No, I don't think he's good defensively. And it's not like he's as good attacking wise as Trent is.
With this color news, Frimpong might be following Javi Alonso to. So
interesting. Yeah, but I think Trent, he's definitely gone. He's not making a U-turn. But I'm not as pissed off as other Liverpool fans with him. Well, he did his thing.
Okay, who did that?
That's diabolical, bro.
Who did that?
That's luck.
It did sound like a Nigerian burp.
What is the Nigerian burp sound like?
I was on mute.
It did sound like a Nigerian burp.
It's absolute insanity.
That's so disgusting, man.
So lastly on this whole so again, look, just to round up on the whole UCL thing, who makes the final? I'll go this again. Who makes the final?
And look, everybody and their mama want to see PSG, Barca, but
and Zombies, that is the one we're not going to get.
Exactly.
Because and also Zombies. What is it? Pinky bet. If Inter don't show up, I think we're doing. I think 06. Redo of 06. Arsenal against.
That's not bad final though. That's not bad.
Honestly, HH, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people want to see that too. Run it back.
And Arsenal getting pinched up in that final.
But see, here's the thing though.
Okay, Zombies. Who would you rather face, PSG or Holloway Road FC?
Zombies,
honestly,
don't respond.
I don't know that.
Zombies, ignore LC. Ignore him. Zombies, who would you rather face? Zombies, stand on business like a brave man. Zombies.
All right, bet. You know what? I want my revenge. I want my revenge from last year. I want my revenge.
Wow. From
but
PSG?
You know what though? Beggars can't be choosers though. So if we get Arsenal, then that's cool. We'll run it back.
Don't let them Bruce score brace on you. Don't let that happen. For HH's sake and your sake.
No.
Well, then Bruce better start playing well.
I think, in all honesty, I think that it's probably going to be the final, Barca versus PSG.
Yeah, Barca PSG.
Wait, said Arsenal versus who? Barca.
No, Barca versus PSG. Barca versus PSG. That is going to be the. I think.
Yeah. No. I mean, look. Do you know what? I think it's a final that everybody wants. Everyone expects. But I just think it's not the one that we're gonna get.
It's the
So
final that
you know that
humanity
those
needs.
highlights, man, they actually got to be like.
No,
It's the
sorry.
final that humanity needs.
Hey, look,
To
just
save
like-
to
hey,
save
look,
human
just like
beings, we need that PSG
That-
Barca.
Hey,
To
look,
save
look,
human beings.
Those lines,
just
man,
like-
those highlights, man. Like, they're
HH, just like that.
next week.
HH, just like that El Clasico that everybody thought we was gonna get, it didn't happen. So think about it. If the PSG Barca thing don't happen, then I mean, look, maybe it was meant to be. But I wouldn't be shocked if we get it. Because look
Shout
how
out to Patricio. Inter got dunked on by Jovic. I don't trust them. If Jovic is dunking on you, the shark can dunk on you, bro.
Yeah,
Is the shot actually better than Jovic though?
Shout out to football Jean. HH, I gave you money and you dropped 2 bricks on me. Mark this down. I'm suing all of you, and you better not spend my money on Rachel. Are you mad?
Gob.
Drop a brick for that.
Drop a
What?
brick.
Gob. It's Gob.
No.
Oh, okay, hold on. Wait,
I gave you money, man. Shout him.
Oh, I got.
Go view. Oh Lord.
There are 3 bricks right now for both.
It's iPhone. Relax. Laughing.
Guys, it's been swell.
Hell, can I just say something?
Asian Champions League finals next week.
Wait, sorry, David C. I would like to congratulate Arsenal on the we almost made it treble. Congrats, Liverpool. F the Glazers for letting this happen.
Yeah, can I just speak on this?
No, Man United.
David, that's messed up.
No,
No, but you see, okay, do you know why I'm angry? If Arsenal win the UCL, then this dub doesn't hit. If Arsenal don't win the UCL, this is a fantastic dub. Like a treble of we almost made it is crazy. Like, no. Look, see, if Arsenal don't win the UCL, finish third or below, please. Finish third or below.
Yeah, runners up. They'd rather finish.
I kid you. Runners up 3 times is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
I'm not gonna lie, if they don't make it, I'm not gonna lie, if they don't make it like past the semis, like honestly, Arteta should be sacked because at this point, it's like now you're gambling yourself.
No, guys, if Arsenal make the final, they're winning the Champions League.
HH. Okay, reverse.
No, KJ. No reverse. No, KJ. I use all my reverse to stop Cristiano winning the World Cup. If Arsenal make the final, they're winning the Champions League.
You can't get another pot of potion. You can't get another pot of potion.
They're never gonna win the final.
The AFC Champions League is next week, so Cristiano Ronaldo could win another CL.
Wait,
yeah,
Nasser are in the Champions in the final?
Yeah, no, they're in the semis, but the finals next Saturday.
What you talking about?
Wait, who are they playing?
Respect Asian football.
Who are they playing? I think
it's Al Sadd and Al Nassr, and then Al Ali versus Al Hilal.
Yeah, because
for
me,
hold on, shout out to your boy Nemitz. This Barca got stronger mentally than the other 3. Look, guys, Flick, bro. Flick is that dude.
He never lost the final. It's done. It's over. He never lost the final. They're gonna win it forever.
No. But my thing though is Arsenal have that. They have that juju going through. Guys, if it's well, I'll see you Monday. Members Hangout. One love. Peace out.